are going. I'll be running Silas today, but you guys were at the end of the Bone Grinder when we finished out last session, where you had gone in and you rescued three children, one of which being Arabella, the one that was the missing child. So, and you guys were on your way out. You did have a fight with some hags, in which one was defeated and the other two disappeared from view. And I don't recall if you guys. I don't think. Let me check my notes. Did you guys? Yeah, it looks like you already investigated the place for goods. So I guess the question is there anything you guys want to do before you leave the bone grinder?
Mm,
I think
I think we're
I'm
just
all
on our way
set.
back to the Vishtani.
I think I'm all good.
All
Yeah, I'm
right.
good. I'm just out of spell slots.
So you
I am.
guys.
Where is
I'm
your
wondering.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, go.
You're wondering what?
Oh, okay, that was me. I'm wondering about this frog or toad or whatever it is. Like, it
Oh, the
just
toads
feels
in the shop?
weird that in here.
Yep. There. I mean, there were toads in there.
Mm.
This
Hags
token.
usually use them for like stuff.
This token marks where the box was that had all the toads in it.
So there's a box of toads.
Yep.
Can I take them?
If you'd like.
I'm gonna take the box of toads.
Okay. Sure. It's not too heavy, and well, you have plenty of strength, so yeah, you can grab those toads and on your way out. Looks like Zrag, Daphne, Silas, and the children are already outside. So Callister and Impius are in there. It looks like Impius is grabbing the box of toads. Remember
That was
the box had that little like latch that you could see through the bars or whatever, and that's how you can know it's the box with toads in it.
I'm gonna turn at him. I'm gonna. Are you need those? And point to the toads.
I don't need them. It's just curiosity.
They're
And worst case
frogs.
scenario, they're like hag related. Best case scenario, new pets.
All right.
Just to remind you guys, there was an oven with some baked goods in there that looked like they were in good condition.
Hmm.
I'm good.
How many were there? Out of curiosity.
Uh, does it give me an actual number? I don't think it does. I think it could just be. I'd imagine it's like a tray. So yeah, there'd be like I'd say there's 12. Why not?
12.
A tray, a tray of them.
I'm gonna
Would it be a
take.
baker's dozen?
Think.
Uh,
What do you think?
no, they I get you're saying Baker's doesn't. No, it's a tray with 12 on them. So,
Hmm.
and remember around here you guys did search. Just to give you guys this again. You found cabinets with bowls full of herbs, baking ingredients like flour, sugar, and several grounds of a white powder. Um, and hanging inside the cabinet doors, you did also see locks of hair. Oh yeah, there were the three elixirs. Did you guys grab those?
We did.
We did.
I have no clue what they are, but they're in our inventory.
Oh, yep, I put it in here. Three elixirs. I did put that down. Okay, you did grab them.
I'd like to find like some Tupperware, maybe a container, and then put the cookies in there, and then take them.
There are bowls, but um, bowls and plates, but nothing that's like a container.
Hmm. Hmm. So I guess. Okay, I'll just leave them then.
You just want to just
Can I
grab a
take the bag
bowl,
of
but
flour?
yeah, you can take a bag of flour.
How much does it weigh? Or how big is it?
How much does a bag of flour weigh? I imagine like 10 pounds, but oh, typically like 5 pounds, but it would be slightly used. So we'll say it's got like 3.8 pounds on it of flour, and it's just one of those flour sacks.
All
Okay,
right.
cool.
So are you
Oh, man.
taking anything? Are you leaving it?
Oh, that's really add damaged. Okay,
So you're good?
do
We're
me.
good here? You
Just
grab
taking the flour and the toads.
just the flour and the toads. There wasn't a Tupperware, so you gave up on the pastries. Okay. Nothing wrong
Pretty
with
much, yeah.
that? Nothing wrong with that? Alright.
I just don't trust them.
That you were
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, all right. Um, so you guys got to the camp around the morning
Well,
originally, and
I
then you guys ventured through the forest and got here in a few hours. So, and then you did the whole thing in here. So I would say it's roughly about 3, 4 in the afternoon. It'll be nightfall pretty soon.
I really want to kill the bird hovering around this place.
Okay. I mean, I guess if you want to, it's over here. It's still flying in circles around the windmill.
Okay. I have arrows,
Practice
so I'm
them
not.
archery skills.
You should have. You're a monk. You should have darts.
Don't waste
I do have
any of your junk. I can just toss a bubble of acid at it.
Okay. I mean, if it
Well,
falls,
we have like 60 or 80 arrows, don't we?
I have 100.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, never mind. You
Yeah.
guys have plenty.
Not a
Never mind.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, shoot if you want.
So while Silas heard you guys arguing about this, he's gonna shoot an eldritch blast at the bird. I imagine Silas would jump in on that.
It's a bird, so I can't imagine it has a. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with a 14 rolled, he hits the bird, and his blue lightning hits it, and it pretty much fries and falls to the ground. Okay. Well, you killed the bird.
Could you imagine if it missed?
Wait, didn't I need some feathers or
Well,
something? Let's see.
you can
Oh
take
no,
the
I need an
feathers.
owl feather. No, close but no dice.
Specific.
I think it's a crow.
You can still
Well-
take the feathers.
Alright, let me get you 5.
Oh, it's for casting spells. It's I need an owl feather and a pearl, so I can cast the identify spell as a
Oh,
ritual instead of having to cast it constantly as my once a day thingy.
okay. Makes sense.
Alrighty. Brought you back over to Barovia. Boom. Alright, you guys are right here right now. As you know that these are like cliff sides. The way y'all came in was you took this road down this way, and then you cut through the forest right here. Are you guys gonna do the same thing, or?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, we'll probably have to set up camp at some point though, since it's
Yeah.
getting dark out.
Okay.
I think it's probably safer than the main roads. Sleeping in the forest rather than the roads itself.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm a
Okay.
ranger.
So you guys go down the pathway and you get to this corner here. There's a nice little meadow before the forest. And it's roughly 4:30, 5 o'clock. It's getting pretty dark, especially considering the constant cloudy overcast that pervades Barovia. So it gets dark a little quicker in this area. But are you guys going in the forest, or are you gonna stay out here?
I
I think it might be
would,
safer in the tree line.
yeah.
Into the forest we go.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You guys want to
All right,
travel
we're camping.
what, 30 minutes in or hour
So
We
in?
could cut through the forest if we want, since we know it. Oh, if we go north, we'll hit the road again.
Yeah.
Through the forest. It
I
is.
have.
Yeah, we'll go through the forest a little bit, stop and camp for the night, and then continue through again.
All
If
right.
that's good with everybody.
Sounds like a plan,
Mhm.
Stan.
Very cool. All right. Well, then you guys you travel into the forest a little ways. We'll say you travel for another 30-ish minutes, so it'd be about 5:15, and as it's getting dark, you guys can begin to set up camp. There you go. Let me get you all set up with your. Well, I guess you guys gotta tell me what you want to do. Here's your campsite.
Who wants first watch?
Oh, the
Actually,
I'll go.
Silas's pet is there.
there we go.
So look through it. There's no name.
Sorry, what
Was
was
it with
Sure.
us?
what was that, Daphne?
The Silas's pet, was it with us?
No, it died.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's right.
okay.
It did die. I was like, I don't remember.
But he took a bunch of magic missiles.
Yes. Give you guys metal music. All right. What do you guys want to do to set up your camp?
Well, I got no spells to cast or anything. Dang. Mm.
No magic.
I guess I'll start
Um,
gathering wood for a fire.
Just put it in.
Okay. Yeah, there's a tree line not too far away, of course. Um, yeah. So you're gonna gather wood for a fire.
I
We
will
don't have.
gather material like food.
Okay. Do a. Both of you guys do a survival check for me.
Shit.
All three of the kids are just gonna kind of stand around together, looking around, confused, a little nervous.
Here's
We
my
also have those
survival.
6 birds,
Oof. What?
in case you guys don't want to go gather food.
Let's see. That is a
Ooh.
22.
All right, 22, and that was to gather the woods or start the fire.
That was to gather food.
Okay, gather food. That's correct. Okay, so that's Callister that went to get the wood, and he rolled a 5. So, you found some sticks, but they seem to be a little wet. So I don't know if they'd be very useful for actually starting a fire.
Word. Okay,
Daphne,
I'll bring them
Zrag,
back anyway.
what are you guys up to?
We don't have tents, do we? Like nothing like that.
I mean, you guys
Sorry.
have your gear, so you remember you have your tents and stuff, so you can set up you guys can start setting up tents or making
Yeah.
your fire. Well, I guess you can't make a fire, you guys didn't find any wood. Um,
Yeah.
but, yeah, you guys can start setting up tents and maybe, like, put together some stuff so that you guys have somewhere to sit.
Yeah, that's what. We'll go ahead. Oh, I'll go ahead and start
Okay.
doing that.
Alright,
I'll
I'm
help.
packing my explorer's pack.
alright, Daphne and Zrag both roll survival, and, with a 22 for food, I would say that you were able to catch, we'll say 2 rabbits and find a bushel of berries that you could pick from as well.
Oh, cool.
Would you like to try again for the wood finding? No? Are we good on the wood?
Wait, Impish,
Uh,
you gonna go
I
for that,
can
or should I?
I can do that after
Yeah.
I help with the tent.
If Daphne, you want to go get the wood instead.
I
With
got 11 then.
With an 11, I would say that you were able to find a couple sticks and even a nice big one that you were able to snap in half and set up. And I'll say that Silas lit it on fire once you put it all together. So
Cool.
you have a fire. And with a 9, I would say that you found a nice bench for the kids to sit on, but unfortunately you failed to set up your tent. It's just kind of a tarp on the ground. You'll need some assistance.
I can assist with that, I guess,
Thank
too.
Thank you. I got like
What
no survival skills.
what
Usually
would
takes me a
Dragon
while
do?
to set up camp. Kind of sucks.
Well, Zrag, or I'm sorry, it's not Zrag. Yeah,
I'm usually working
Zrag.
in a shop.
Zrag, roll survival again, and Daphne, do you have advantage on? Or I'm sorry, do you have proficiency? No, so roll a d4, and we will add that to his roll this time.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
I would say that you were coming back with the food by now as well.
This time I got a 12.
I got
12.
a 4.
Okay,
Nice.
so with a 16, you managed to get, with help, you managed to get 2 tents together, and I'll even say 2 more places to sit down. No third tent.
There we go.
Alright, well, that's a nice little camp area you got now. Let's give a visual here. Who went off to get the food? It was Impius.
Callisto.
Callister went to get
Yeah.
the food. And
And you
Imp-
said 2 rabbit mean.
okay, yeah, 2 rabbit and a bushel of berries. And okay, and then so it was Impius that went to go get the wood, right?
Yeah.
Right. So Impius, you're gonna come back with a couple wet sticks as the best you could find.
Oh,
Here you go.
thanks.
You'll see that they already have the actual camp area set up with a fire and everything.
Yeah. Very useful. Thank you.
Said it's roughly like 6 o'clock, right?
Yeah, after all that
Hmm?
hunting and stuff, that would have taken about an hour to set all this up, so it'd be about 6 o'clock now.
Okay. Taking a really early bedtime.
Well, who says bedtime? You guys have time to talk and discuss planning, all the stuff that you need to get through. Maybe share your stuff in your inventory, spread out your goods.
I will start cooking. Let's just cook them. Anyone
Okay.
want some berries?
Yes. I'll take berries.
Give me a
I
survival
hand
check
out.
to set up your rabbit and start cooking the rabbits.
Okay, cool. Natural 20.
Okay. So you
Damn it.
take the wet sticks that Impius brought back because they are actually pretty sturdy. While they weren't going to be useful for a fire, they make a great pit for you to pit through the rabbit after you've skinned it, and then you can start basically cooking it over the fire with the slow turn. The nat 20. So
Feels like a waste.
I'm gonna go ahead and pop off my boots and start just working on them. Anybody else need work on their boots done? We were in a fight today.
I'm gonna have Silas go sit
Um,
over on the corner here.
No, I'm good, thanks. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention to the party, like me and Impish, we found 3 pieces of jewelry while looking through the corpses and all that, because we did talk about it, but we actually never mentioned it to the party. It was just kind of like a metagaming thing where it's like, oh, and they said add it to the inventory, and I went, yeah, sure.
Right. Well, now's a great time to go over the stuff you guys have found. I mean, make sure everyone's on the same page. Things like
I could
that.
take a look at it, but I can't cast identify today.
No, that's fine. I'm just like letting the party know because we didn't actually um tell you guys about it. It was just a whole. We found 3 pieces of jewelry and we walked outside, and that was it. We didn't
Oh,
actually say
okay.
anything to you guys.
Well, thanks for letting me know.
Um, what should we do with the kids?
We're bringing some of them to Velaki, and then the other one is going. Arabella, we're taking
No,
to the Vistani,
I mean
I
right
think.
now,
Oh, now.
um,
because they're still chilling there, and I think one of them has broken hands, if I recall.
yeah, I tied it up, kind of.
Yeah, I don't think they're
Well, I got no healing spells I can cast anymore. I'm fully tapped out for today.
Oh, I guess
I'm
they'll have
tapped out
to
too.
wait.
I mean, if they're
Unless
that hurt, I can check them out. I'll go over and check out the kids, see if they're hurt. Let me see. What's my medicine look like? Nothing. I rolled an 11.
Okay. As you look over at them, they don't seem to be injured other than some bruising on their wrist where they were kind of shackled to the walls and such. But they've obviously been more than well fed, as all three of them are a little on the bigger side for kids their age. They do look very nervously at all the adults here, as they're not used to so many people looking over them.
Okay, so mm,
The little boy, as you get closer, kind of like body blocks and holds his sister behind him.
okay. Hmm. Well, that clears up a little bit of thoughts. Well, I can see about helping that hand out a little bit more tomorrow, but right now we should all just get some rest. Or at least you kids should get some rest. You're obviously fed pretty well right now, so it'd be best for you guys just to go to sleep. We'll stay up and take turns watching, keeping you guys safe. Talking to the kids, that is.
Yeah. The little boy, as you go around him, he'll just kind of turn his body, keep his body in front of his little sister. You can't really tell us what to do, but we'll stay out of the way if that helps you.
Little shits.
It's fine by me. Oh, wait, 1 second. I'm gonna go over and check. Oh, they're wearing shoes?
I think so. That's let's see if they specify that. Yeah, I mean they're wearing the clothing that they left with, so yeah, they're
Okay.
wearing their clothing is fine. If maybe a little tight considering, but
Alright, okay. Just making sure. Cool. I don't want them running around out here barefoot. I just take my spot on the bench and take off my boots so I can start working on them, polishing them and stuff.
Is the kids like making like a spot for themselves to sleep, or like what are they doing? Are they just like standing, just watching us?
the
Are they
little
going
boy,
for?
the
Are they making a
little
run for it?
the little boy and the little girl, they did move away from the party, and they're kind of like making like a little uh area using like leaves around for them to lay on. Meanwhile, the other girl, the one that's coming from the Vistani camp, she's just sitting on the bench, staring at the fire.
Hmm. I'm gonna walk up to them. I'm gonna say, here you go. You can have this. It's too small for me. I just usually lay on it, but I'll be fine. I'm gonna give him my bedroll. You two
To
can probably
these
share it.
to these two.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you can hand them the bedroll. They'll kind of look at it nervously, and they'll see how big it is, cause seeing how it fit you, the 8 foot tall alligator. And they'll just, as you like take a step away, the little boy will grab it and start like unfolding it to lay it out and inspect it.
Nice.
Mm.
Okay.
What did you catch again in the forest? Was it just a rabbit?
2 rabbits.
Just some rabbits and berries, yeah.
Dang, okay, I can't work with that. I can't make boots out of that for the big guy. Or impious. That's too small. Not enough material. Unless he wants
think
very
I have
tight rabbit boots.
um
I don't think the
Mm.
They would be
full
extremely
body would
tight.
make a. I don't think the full
Yeah,
body of a rabbit would be a shoe for
exactly.
him.
That's what I'm like. They'd be very tight. If anything, they'd just be in sandals. His toes would be poking out the eye sockets.
That'd be neat.
Um,
Sorry if I painted a gruesome picture.
Just make 'em fishnet shoes, man.
Shoes. You mean Crocs?
Oh, hell yeah. The medieval Crocs made of leather.
Well, maybe if we kill something bigger, I can work with that.
Hmm.
I
I
used to
think I
work with
can-
the
Oh, you can
dwarves
go
up
ahead.
north all the time. At least my village did. We weren't. It's a little hard to describe. How would I say? Most people don't look onto goblins as friendly, so at the time we're always being attacked by people. But we ended up working out a deal with the our dwarves in the local area. We were pretty much just miners for the time. Then some local adventure group, ignorant as hell, came through, destroyed our village, killed mostly everybody. That's when they took me in. I pretty much worked under them, partially as a slave, and then I worked my way up. They let me work alongside them, and I earned my freedom and decided I should venture out, try and make my own shop somewhere.
how long have you been venturing?
Me? I wonder. I only really worked in the mines for about maybe 4 years, but that was as a kid, really. And then adventuring, probably another. Well, not really adventuring. I've mostly been traveling, working on my craft. But it's been about 10 from there. Well, 9. I'm only 23.
Okay. I didn't realize you were so. Well,
Hmm?
I guess you're stuck here now. That probably sucks.
It's a little bit annoying. But if we could get rid of these clouds, that'd be nice. I'd like to look at the stars. Back up north, you'd see the stars all the time.
Guess we missed the small things.
Impius, tell me more about your buddy again. I'm curious. Impius?
Sorry, say again?
Tell me more about your buddy. I'm curious about him. Maybe if we can spot him out of a crowd or, find him inside the castle, hopefully. Once we work our way back in.
Yeah. He's hard to miss. He's around your size. Maybe a little bit shorter, taller, depending on what he's wearing. He likes to
Honestly,
wear.
dang.
He likes to wear. He calls them his height lifters, but they're more like the heels the ladies like to wear. He doesn't like them to be called that though. But
He wears platforms. I got it. I'm a bootmaker. I know what you're talking about.
yeah,
That's funny.
he's the best. We're all brother in arms, me and him. Times like this kind of remind me of him. Whenever we travel together, we would always, take watches. Well, mostly me. He's always said, "No rest for the wicked." And he always meant he's talking about us, of course, but usually me.
Yeah, I get it. It's the, how would I say it? I guess our races are looked upon as wicked for some reason. I can understand why.
Well, his thing is he's a hobgoblin, but he's a little malformed, kind of like people think he's a kobold, but he's not a kobold. He's just a very short hobgoblin. He's
Oh,
very sensitive about that's why he wears his height advancers, things like that. He's a
well,
good
maybe
guy
once,
though.
yeah, maybe once we meet him, I can make his boot or make those height advancers a little more subtle, so it's not as noticeable.
I think you and him would be the best of friends.
Speaking of which, did you pick up your spear? Remember, I fixed it for you while you were asleep. I think.
My sphere.
Oh, javelin, not spear. I remember you threw it against the wall and it shattered.
I think that was today, a little bit ago.
Yeah, while we were at the bone grinder.
Oh, you fixed it for me. I didn't even notice that. Was it fixed, Mr. DM?
I used mending basically just to fix the pole part.
Okay.
Yeah.
But,
Get a little spell casting. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good as new. Thank you.
Don't
I
worry
had
if it's a
noticed
cantrip.
it. I had noticed you fixed it. I appreciate that, Goblin Man. Hmm. Mm-mm. Hmm. So, what do you guys know about this Strahd character, and why might
He's an
he?
obsessive dick.
Why might he hold my friend hostage, or not return him to me? It doesn't make sense. Everyone loves Mr. Jenkins. I don't. It's just not adding up here.
I don't think Strahd loves anybody. But what does Mr. Jenkins do?
Oh, he makes plans and he has ideas and he's he's got quite a silver tongue. He can talk his way or out of anything. I'm sure he had some plan with Strahd, wanting to talk with him and whatnot. But mm,
Hmm.
Well,
it's never usually these things sort themselves out. But it's been days. I don't know.
maybe he
Uh,
didn't like his plan.
Well, even if he didn't like it, Mr. Jenkins would just, talk himself out of it. He always does. Always.
I don't know if Strahd.
Say again?
Well, maybe it's just gonna take him longer to talk his way out of it. Strahd seems difficult.
Yeah, yeah. Must be
Hmm.
a hard case then.
Yeah.
I'm
In
sure.
our one encounter with him, he charmed us, stabbed our friend in front of us, and then threw us out of his castle. So not a lot to go off of, except that he sucks.
Hmm. Why did he stab your friend? Just because?
Just because.
Yeah. You
Hmm.
can.
That's not very
Well, he didn't
nice.
stab them. His minion did.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Mr. Jenkins, he's fine.
Did you say he's like
He.
a vampire? I'm kind of curious.
Strahd?
We did
I don't know.
not
This
know.
this
I don't
gloom seems
think
weird
we
to me.
actually determined if he was a vampire when we met him.
I don't think we confirmed.
Are you asking me a question though?
Hmm?
Was that
Did
a
we
question for
confirm?
me or?
Oh, I was
Yeah.
asking them like if they thought he was a vampire when they met him.
Alright.
Actually, I'll ask you. Do we know he's a vampire? Like, I know that he is a vampire, but would our characters know that?
Yeah. We did go to the
Um,
library. Was it in any books or?
I don't think anyone's directly said that to you yet. So I would say in character, you would have thoughts on it. Maybe you'd be like leaning towards that being a possibility, but since no one said it, y'all never asked them directly or anyone else directly. No one's really said anything. So
But it's not like known, so it wouldn't be in books because we did read about him.
right, yeah, they don't
Hmm.
mention
Oh.
that part.
Oh.
They just say
Interesting.
that he's been around a long time. That um, the books were accurately told, or no? Yeah, they were, which means that you know that he killed his brother, the whole Tatiana bit. So
Hmm.
you know about that, and he's been around for a while, but I never really said it directly. So
I don't know. I was just
So,
bringing it up because this weird cloud coverage is weird, and the only time he only comes out and runs around occasionally, at least from what we heard from the villagers, and from at least legends I've heard of vampires, I know they can't go out in the daytime, or at least in direct sunlight.
we haven't seen him outside of his castle, so
Hmm.
I'm not sure if he can go out in the daylight, actually.
Now that,
Never
yeah,
thought
that,
that out.
I'm real curious.
We'd have to ask
How do you even
someone
kill a
outside of.
vampire? I mean,
Hmm.
I heard of the weird tales of a stake through the heart, but I don't even know if that works.
Oh, he's
Those are just
really
storybook
strong.
stuff.
I mean,
Yeah.
does he feel pain?
Who?
You ever heard of those things where if something has massive regeneration or it can't be killed, you just keep hitting it. If it feels pain, you just keep hitting it over and over again until it wants you to kill it, or it lets itself die because it just doesn't. Even though you can't kill it, can't stand being in this much pain over and over and over again.
Mm, I'm not sure if I've ever heard of that. Not gonna lie to you.
It's an interesting way to kill something. Keep beating it till it gives up and dies.
Seems efficient if it can't die.
That
Like my arms would get tired before
you got that Doctor
this.
Strange tactic.
While we're talking about Strahd, do the kids seem to be having any sort of like strange reactions to his name being spoken? Do they
Um,
like become more attentive or anything like that?
so good, I'm glad you asked. When you look over, these two have already gotten into that bag or the bedroll you gave them. But the little boy is like keeping an eye on the party while the little girl seems to be trying to go to sleep. However, Arabelle, whenever you guys mention Strahd, she does start looking up between you all, but she's not really like showing a emotion in their face or anything. It's almost curiosity that she looks around.
You be careful about saying this stuff around her.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
because she's.
I
Yeah.
was wondering.
I mean, she's just a kid.
No,
Oh, you
she's
mean
a
about the
part of the.
Vishani?
Yeah.
Oh,
You might not want to let her in on too much.
Because don't the Vistani like worship him
Yeah.
technically?
Hmm.
I don't know.
And we
It
think
seems like
he's a
they're
dick.
well. When we talked to that guy last time, he seemed like he didn't care either here nor there. He just cares as long as he's on the winning side. At least the one of those brothers at the Vishtani village.
I think might be a one-off on all of them.
It was a little odd to me, at least, but that's why I casted Detect Thoughts to try and glean a little more from him.
I'm presuming while you guys are talking, you guys are eating the rabbit that was cooked.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes,
Did you just cook the one, or are you cooking both rabbits?
I am cooking both rabbits.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure NPS needs one whole rabbit.
Should I go look for more food, guys?
I think I
Do we
still
have
have some
birds?
rations.
I mean, I have more berries on me, but
Hmm.
Did we
I
feed
mean,
the
I got.
children?
It's up to you if you want to go look for more food.
uh, yeah, screw it. I'll go look for more food.
Okay. Well, that'll be another
Do we have enough
survival
food, Mr.
check.
Dam? Or
I mean, you guys have days of rations left on you, so if you really need food, you can just eat your rations. But you had two rabbits, and then like the berries would be like enough for like a bowl of berries or something. So I mean, you guys should have plenty of food. But if you want to go get something specific, you can go hunting if you want.
Just do it for the morning. So I'll get some more food now.
Okay, do a survival check. Um,
That is
is your
a
terrain forest? It is. Okay.
forest. Yes, it is.
Then I'm not gonna impose disadvantage for it being nighttime.
That is a 17.
All right. I would say that you found, since you rolled a little bit better, um, I'd say that you found a iguana and a rabbit.
Iguana?
An iguana, a lizard.
I
Hmm.
I'm going blank on what that is. I know what it is, but I can't remember.
It's a lizard. It's a big
It's
old
a
lizard.
A
lizard.
Yeah.
lizard.
Yeah,
I was just thinking I know that word, but I can't picture it.
they're pretty sizable.
A common delicacy in southern parts of the United States, and I believe over in Madagascar they have it all the time.
I
So,
mean, I'm not from America.
I included Madagascar. I don't think you're from there either. So. I don't
I didn't know people ate iguanas.
you cook them,
Yeah, some people do. Yeah.
Oh,
skin them, cook them, just like any other animal.
no.
You can if you want. But he
Mm-mm.
already hunted it, so it's
You
dead.
said no. What are you talking about? No. You ever had gator bites? Those are good.
I had gators once as a child and I cried.
Why?
So,
Gator's good.
because it was good. That's what made me cry.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
This is
I was like,
terrifying.
there's no way you're sad for the gator, right?
Right?
Oh, I was. Yeah, I was that kid. Every animal I
Oh.
ate, I cried. Yeah, it was it was great.
Right. So, so while Callister's off hunting, did you guys want to talk about anything or?
I'm gonna look up to the little girl. Hey, what's this one? I forget what her name was. I know there's Arabelle,
Arabella.
which is this one's Arabella, or was that what's the other one's
The
name?
one
Or was that
that's
the
the
Arabella's.
other
one that's staying is
Uh,
Arabelle.
yeah.
Arabelle?
Yeah.
And is it what's the other one's name? Is that the one? Is that Arabella? Is there two now?
No, there's just the
Arabelle,
one.
Arabelle.
Arabelle,
So who?
Arabella. I think that's just pronunciation
Arena?
preference.
Who's the other little girl that the other guy that Calistar keeps transforming into?
Oh, you know
Uh,
what?
That was
You
Silas.
would even that was
Osiris.
technically it was Irina that he was
Ah,
Yeah.
changing into, and technically you don't really know much about Irina. You're welcome to ask about her though.
I
I'll
thought, I,
probably
I,
take
thought, I thought her name was the same or very similar. Like they're really different. I'm gonna look at Arabella and uh. So how did you end up in that tower?
Uh, I was just I was just in the forest near the camp, and the next thing I knew, I was grabbed by these strange creatures. They didn't look human, almost like dogs on hind legs.
Like dogs on high. How tall were they?
Oh, they're much taller than me. Maybe your height. I'm not completely sure.
so
Dogs
cute.
on hind legs. Hmm. And what did they do? Did they speak to you at all? Did they say anything to you?
No, it's just I just got grabbed and dragged away. They move so fast. I don't think anyone. I don't even think they heard me scream from the forest. If they did, I was long gone before they started looking. And knowing them, they probably just searched the area around the camp and didn't know where else to go. So that that I don't know if those adults are good at doing anything, but
you don't think they're good at anything? Why do you say that, Arabelle?
while I was taken, is that
Hmm.
not the number one job?
Fair enough. Fair enough. While you were in that tower, what were they doing?
There was a lot of cackling and laughing and they kept talking about their pastries and that they need to make more and they would feed us breadcrumbs and they wouldn't let us stop eating.
Hmm.
Were there more kids before you guys?
Well, I've only been there for a day and it was just the three of us the whole time. I don't know about anyone else.
Hmm. Did you talk with the other two at all?
They're children. What are they gonna know?
Aren't they all the same age, Mr. DM, or around the same age?
No,
Or
Arabella is like 12. The little
oh,
boy is like 7, and the other little girl is like 5.
oh, okay. Hmm. Strange. They didn't give you any inkling at all as to what they needed you three for.
No, they didn't really talk to us, and when they did talk, it was in language I don't know.
Hmm. What did? Can you give me an example of what this language sounded like? Any common phrases they said, or anything like that?
I don't even think I could imitate it. I've never heard anything like it before.
They may have been using them for some type of spell. I've heard tales of hags eating children, but I don't know why they would eat children.
Her
Sorry to
eyes
scare
go
you.
super wide when you say eat children.
Nope. They can't do that to you now, don't worry.
Yeah, we're here.
And if you're scared, and you feel like your parents aren't taking good care of you, go to the village north, Valaki. You could
I,
at least hide there.
stop trying to take me away from them. Just take me home.
All right.
Jeez.
I just shouldn't have gone in the forest. They said I shouldn't stray away, and I did.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Alright.
She'll go back to
Didn't
staring at the fire if you're done talking to her.
I know you said you didn't think they were good adults. Are you sure you want to go back there?
My dad's there. I always go where my dad goes.
Hmm. Dad seemed very sad when you weren't there.
I'm
they?
sure. I I I I, I want to see him too. So I'm sure he was sad. Wants to see me.
Hmm. Mm, mm, mm. All right then, kid. I'll leave you alone then.
She'll put her focus back on the fire.
Didn't one of you guys eat one of those pastries?
Nope.
I thought it was impious. I didn't touch him.
Nope. None of y'all touched the pastry.
I know when we were in there, somebody ate one, I think.
Yeah, I thought someone ate one.
I feel
Nope.
like
But I
someone
don't
ate one
know.
too.
Nope. None
Wait,
of y'all ate
Okay,
one.
so
silence.
then it was probably Silas, if all of us are wondering.
I kept trying to get y'all to eat one. None of y'all ate one.
I would not. No. It's fairly certain it was children. Felt it.
I feel
Okay.
like one of us ate something.
So one of us ate something, but I
One of
don't
us ate
know what.
something while we were there. I don't remember
I
what
mean, I still
though.
got these 3 potions if you guys want to try them.
I don't
Well,
think
I
so.
don't have them. They're in the bag of holding.
Y'all talked about eating something, and then you guys almost grabbed the pastries a number of times, but you never actually did.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm glad we didn't then.
They gotta keep making pastries.
How'd that survival check go, Callister?
Oh, I think I got a. Actually, no, I can't remember what I got. 17.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. You found the iguana and the another rabbit, which you would be coming back to camp with by now. I'll go ahead and put you here so you can start coming back.
And I guess I'll start cooking it up again.
Oh, you gonna cook it
Which?
before night? All right.
Oh, wait, no, that's right. That's for the morning. Yes, so I'm not cooking it. It's for the morning.
So MPS, you see him come back with a dead little lizard. You
Uh,
cool with that?
oh,
If you're cool with it, then whatever.
Sorry, I'd step away for like 2 seconds. I can hear you.
Oh, no
I'm
worries.
gonna look at I'm gonna look at the lizard. I'm gonna look back at Calistar. Look back at the lizard. I'm just gonna sigh and shake my head in disappointment.
You're next.
I'm a tough chew.
Alright. Is there anything else anyone would like to do throughout the night?
I'm all set.
You guys will just see Arabelle lay on this little wood bench that you guys got going on here with the log, and try to sleep right there, looking at the fire
Uh,
still.
that's a bench. I thought that was a bedroll.
The bedroll is these two up here.
Or a bedroll.
Arabella is sitting on a log y'all made into a bench.
Oh, okay. Who's doing watches?
Yeah, I'll take
I'll do
first
one.
watch.
Okay.
Aren't you like half dead?
Me?
Yeah.
You got really hurt, right? You're like,
Not,
you're
You
like
are
on death.
quite
yeah, I am. I'm really
I
half
remember
dead. Yeah.
I remember you saying I'm coughing up blood.
I probably am still not great. Definitely.
yeah.
I mean, I'm not full health, but like I'm both a ranger and a gloomstalker, so I
Mhm.
think I should be pretty good.
Remember, Daphne, you only
Yeah,
need 4 hours for a long rest, so
exactly. Yeah,
if you,
I'll take my 4 hours.
you can always take second watch.
I just feel like you guys need more sleep, but yeah, I'm dying, so you're right.
Alright. Well, then, Silas is going to leave it to you. He's going to go into the tent.
Everyone going with it. I will equip my shield and I'm just gonna stay away from the fire and like just circle around the camp essentially.
Okay, fair enough.
Take advantage of the gloomstalker traits.
Before I permanently go to rest, I'm gonna move myself right around here, just like kind of between the kids, and settle in.
Alright, yeah, you can totally do that. Alrighty. Well, the first 4 hours goes by pretty smoothly with a nice night so far. Um, and I'll say 4 hours later, Daphne, you would be coming out of your trance, fully rested. Callister is still marching around the camp.
So, okay, you can go to bed.
Oh wait. So how does she have it where she only needs 4 hours of rest? Is
Because
that like
she's
a
a
monk
elf.
trait?
She's an elf.
Elf colors.
Otherwise,
Oh,
Elves, yeah, they trance. So they don't even really sleep. She just basically meditated for 4 hours and was fine again.
oh, okay.
Um,
So all rested up now, Daphne?
I'm very well rested. Feel more alive.
Okay, then.
I'll take a
Guess
rest
I'll go take
yourself.
my rest now. Good luck.
Thank you. Is he
Daphne,
just sleeping on the floor?
yep, he is on the ground. She is on the bench. These two are in a giant sleeping bag.
Okay.
Yeah. What are you doing during your 4 hour patrols?
I'm probably also gonna just kind of walk around,
Cool.
make sure these kids don't go anywhere as well.
I'm gonna have you give me a perception check.
You got it. 2.
Two.
Yeah, I don't know.
You rolled
Yeah.
a two on your perception, so
Yeah.
7 total for you. Okay,
7.
noted.
Yep.
Also, I forgot to ask, but when you woke up from your long rest, I needed you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Okay. Good. 18.
18? Alright, that made it. So, yeah. Cool. Well, uh, low perception. Before I do what's gonna happen next here, um, go ahead and roll short rest hit dice. Um, Callister, Impius, and I'll do Silas's. I believe you get full health. Uh, Callister, not Callister. Zrag. So,
I'm close, but yeah. So
alright.
I'll
3d10.
save my hit dice in case I need it.
Yep. Silas. Do. I'll just do his full 48.
Ooh. Ooh.
37. Okay, he probably didn't need all that.
Oh, that is not good roll.
Oof.
Uh-huh.
How'd you do, Callister?
Uh, not great. Like an 8 in total.
8 in total? Are you adding your Constitution modifier?
Um,
Per die?
10
So,
in total. Oh, per die.
hmm
Then that's what is that, 12 in total.
12 in total? How many hit dice did you roll?
4.
4. Well, then plus 12 for you, guy. Okay, so it will be a short rest moment. But after what happens, you guys can finish the rest to finish the long rest. But Daphne, unfortunately, you rolled super bad on your perception, and so you
Mhm.
didn't even notice
I went 16.
as these two. Come on, give me the right tool. As these two go missing. I will say
Yeah.
that you find that the bedroll is slashed open and it looks like a claw mark.
Ugh,
God damn it.
all right. Yeah, that's annoying. Well, of course this happens to
I
me.
love it.
It's like,
Oh, this
shit.
sucks. Oh, the kids are missing.
That's exactly like, damn it. I hate kids. Oh, God,
How's that
didn't
rated?
even want this.
Oh boy.
And
Okay.
while you are over there checking out the situation, um, what does this do? I need a.
Just go back.
That can't be right. That's
Would I have woken up
Hmm.
from any commotion she caused?
Just like, damn it,
right.
damn it. In front of me.
You were sleeping, but you were pretty close. Roll perception to see if you woke up to any commotion.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, I would say that you start to wake up, but you just see Daphne kind of looking over the the torn bed sheets or the sorry bedroll, um, and yeah, so that's what you see.
I kind of want to walk over. I want to see, yeah, the bedrock kind of torn up on me. Daphne, oh my goodness! If you were hungry, we could have just gotten more food. Oh,
Wait, children? I lost the kids. Okay. It's
ah,
not my fault. They were
As you
gone when I looked over.
as you guys
yeah,
And I
start
didn't.
sure.
to as you guys start to talk, you hear loud footsteps running toward Daphne, and you see these two dog-like creatures on hind legs run up, and they both attack Daphne as she also gets hit by 3 magic wisps from a magic missile.
Wow, Jesus.
What the fuck?
So the magic missile will do
Just as you got all that health back too, Daphne.
14. The
Okay.
magic missile will do 14 damage, and the two dog-like things will do claw attacks. One is a 6, and the second is a 16. Do either hit?
14, 16. No, that makes one do.
No. All right. So you get hit by the magic missile first, and as you go to turn around, you see these things coming, and you just basically double dodge their claw attacks as they were up on you. just past them, you can see one of the hags that disappeared earlier smirking toward your direction. And you can roll initiative.
Yep.
We're gonna have everyone do it because eventually y'all be here. So.
Idiots.
I think Daphne is gonna yell at the kid to get up.
Oh my god.
Alright, let me roll their initiatives now.
Oh, what the hell? Why's my name there?
Is yours not in there, you said?
No, it is in there. I just noticed that I'm the only one with a name next to me.
Oh, it's because
No,
I
you're
have a
no.
name on everyone, but you'll only see yours. I need to actually
Oh.
update. I need to actually update everyone's thing to show all nameplates, make it easier for y'all to interact with each other.
Hello. My name's wrong.
Can I do that? Can I yell at the kid to get up?
Yes, of course you can.
Okay, well,
And then for Silas, 1d20. What's his plus? Silas plus 3. Plus 10. Fix this. 15. Zrag, do you have better dex than that thing? You do not. Alrighty then. Okay, so fix that. Alright, and yeah, so Daphne, you can turn around and yell to the kid if you'd like. Go ahead.
tell her to wake everybody up. Get up and go wake people up, and also hide.
She'll jump up, startled. She'll look at the dog-like things, and she'll say, "It's those things! That's what grabbed me!" And she'll
Yeah, I
just
figured.
run to
Go.
she'll run to the furthest tent and just yell inside, "Things are here!" And then she's going to
God
try
damn
and
it.
hide inside the tent. Alright, with that said, here.
Mhm.
Let me move this over here. That way it's just out of my way. Okay. Alrighty. I'm expecting her to go first. How far is the distance on that thing? Oh, it tells me right here. Yep. Alrighty. So you guys will even see another one just kind of appear into existence with two more of its dogs with her. And
Oh
with a
God.
chuckle, she will cast Ray of Enfeeblement on Impious. So I need a Constitution save from Impious.
13.
A 13 does not save, and so you will be dealing half damage with all attacks that require strength.
Did she like hit me and all that?
Yeah, the Ray of Enfeeblement hits you. It's like a black necrotic beam that just kind of juts out from her hand, and it just like engulfs around you and puts this like blackened aura. And so now all of your damages will be at half, as long as it's strength based.
Roger, Roger. Okay.
And you can make a check at the end of each of your turns to try and break this. Alright.
Gotcha.
This dog is going to.
I'm just saying, the reason I asked because you never asked me my AC. I guess
Oh, it's a
you
ray.
know.
It's if you do a saving throw, it doesn't matter what your AC is.
Well, it depends on what spell it is. At Raven Fieldman, you have to make an attack roll. If I am correct.
Usually, it's either an attack roll or a saving throw. It's not usually both. I don't really know any spells that do both. I can double check for that though. But Ray of Enfeeblement isn't one of those. It just
Yeah, that.
you pick a target, and they make a saving throw. If you succeed, no effect. If you fail, effect. So.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure like it's like a ray. You have to like hit me, but it doesn't matter. It's whatever. I don't care.
I've never had a ray where I've had the. Well, there's one ray I have to roll for, but out of all the rays. But to go on to the Dretch, he's gonna have one bite attack and one claw attack on our monk friend. So Daphne does a 11 hit. I don't think so. So he missed with
No.
his bite attack, and he goes in with his claw with a nat 20 on the claw. And
Yeah.
so that will be 8 damage total as this claw gets a solid slash, hitting you as you try to dodge the bite attack. Callister, it is your turn.
Okay. Um. ugh. I'm gonna tell Silas to stay in the tent. Well, not stay in the tent, but like stay around the tent and take care of the girl because I don't want to have to worry about a girl during combat. And
He'll give you a nod.
do hacks have or any dark vision?
Do who have dark vision?
Like the hags? I don't think they do they?
These specific hags do.
Oh, okay, that
There,
works in my
there are,
favor then.
there are different hags. So these hags do
Um,
have dark vision.
25, 30, 35. Yeah, no, that works in my favor.
Okay.
I will take out my longbow
Mhm.
and I will. Oh, I wouldn't have any spell slots, would I?
You would not. It's
Damn
been a
it.
short rest.
Would be super helpful.
It would have been.
Okay. Um, screw it. Um, I will take out my longbow and I will hit the hag that's in front of me.
Go for it.
That is dirty 20.
Dirty 20 definitely hits. Go ahead with your damage. Longbow. Nice. 1d8 plus 6 because it is plus 1.
That is a 9.
9 damage.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Would
Anything
there be
else?
any sort of advantage because I'm a Gloomstalker in darkness?
It was your first attack, so you should have that one thing. Um,
Yeah, no, I was gonna go for the Dread Ambusher,
yeah, you should
but
have that.
because
But
of Umbral Sight, I'm adept at evading creatures that rely on dark vision while in darkness, and I'm invisible to creatures that rely on dark vision.
I like that it doesn't actually say like what that means. That means it's basically up to me. I would imagine that just gives them disadvantage because you just have the ability to evade them. Because right now they are in darkness and they would be relying on that. So, yeah, I would say that all attacks against you while at night and in dark vision would be at disadvantage for the hags.
Okay, and
Well,
I will roll for my
I guess everyone
second
else too.
attack.
Any attacks? You have a second attack?
Oh, the
Oh,
Dread Ambusher thing.
we literally just said it. Yep. Go ahead. How'd you do?
Let's see, 16.
A 16 just barely misses.
Oh,
After the first one lands on her, she turns towards you, and you shoot the arrow, and she just kind of sidesteps, just barely missing it. Anything else?
um, nah, that'll do me.
Alright, then the other Dretch in front of oh yeah, I should show you guys what these things look like. You guys don't have the handouts. This is what you're fighting.
Ew.
The
Okay.
fuck,
Dog on
man?
2 legs.
Kind of like,
God, I gotta
a
What?
dog on hind legs. And of
gotta
course,
give Arabelle.
your hags, which I think I showed you this one, but
Yeah.
yeah.
What is up with that thing's crotch?
I don't know. Try not to look too hard in that.
Yeah, I did know.
uh, I imagine it's balance is what I'm gonna go with. But all right, these this thing is going to go for Daphne with a bite attack,
Mhm.
and that is a 14, which misses. So he's gonna follow up with a claw attack, and that one is a dirty 20.
Fuck.
So
Okay.
learning from his partner next to him, he goes for the bite, you dodge it, and then he claw attacks you as you go to dodge it. And he deals only 2 damage because he's not as skilled as his buddy.
It's okay.
Zrag, you are up. I would say you woke up from the commotion and the yelling. Are you muted? I'm not hearing anything.
Sorry, is the campfire still going?
Yeah, the campfire's still going.
Is it lighting up them, or or is it kind of dim over there?
Let me put a radius on it, because that would probably help you out. I hope the
I don't have
radius.
dark vision.
I'm hoping the radius isn't busted.
What?
You
Radius
guys
is
would know
Ah,
that.
that
radius
works.
is slightly busted, but I'll just allow it as it is.
Perfect. Okay, that works. All I wanted to hit was these two up here, anyways. So
Yeah.
we'll step out, look to the right, and see these guys over here, and I'll splash them with some acid.
Okay.
They have to make a
Uh,
deep save of what was it again? 14. If
14
they
on
make
the
pass,
save.
yeah,
That is it both of them or just one?
both of them, since they're within 5 feet of each other.
Alright, the first one was a 7 on the die, and then the second one is, ooh, what's the plus? You said it was Constitution? Or Dex?
I think so. It's let me double check. It was.
It's Acid, so it's usually Con, but just double checking. Splash.
It's a dex.
Dex? Alright, then it
Mhm.
is 15 for the second one.
Okay. Wait, was there only one? Oh, they both saved?
No, the other one got a 7, so.
Okay, then I'll roll the damage for him at least.
Alright. 15
1d6.
saves on you? That's crazy.
Yeah, my spell save DC is not that high yet.
Oh, you'll get there.
I got a 4.
4 on the damage. Alright, I'll say you hit the one on the right. 4 damage from the acid splash. Alrighty. Anything else?
That's my turn.
Alrighty. This one in the back is. Let's see. What do they want to do? Can't do a lot of the other stuff that's more fun because they lost their coven. So. Yep. Just gonna do another magic missile. This one will go for Impius because he's towering and scary. So 3 darts go and hit Impius, and that is 4, 5, 7 damage. No, sorry, plus the 3. So 10 damage to Impius. Force damage, to be specific. And she's not gonna move. She's gonna stay right where she's at. Silas's turn. Silas is going to follow what you said and stay back, but he's going to take 1 step out. And Eldritch Blast the Dretch on the right of Well, actually, he could probably reach the hag, and he's got dark vision. So, yeah, he could reach her. So he's gonna Eldritch Blast the hag in the back. Ooh, a 19 plus his spell. That's definitely gonna hit. He does have Agonizing Blast, I believe. Just let me double check here. Yes. So that'll be 1d10 plus 5. 11 damage to the hag in the back. And he does have his spell slots back, just so that's clear. But then he's just gonna kind of stay here. Impious, you are up.
Which is the one that casted the spell on me? Was it this one here, right?
No, it was. Oh, this one did the Ray of Enfeeblement, and this one did Magic Missile on you.
Gotcha. When this one got hit, did it ever lose concentration on enfeeblement?
It's not concent. Well, is it? Yeah, I guess it's concentration. That would make more sense. But let me actually double check that. It doesn't look like it.
It's concentration, up to 1 minute.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. There it is. So
Yeah.
that's correct.
Good old D&D Beyond.
Yeah, that's why I was
I have
like,
the app open on the side just in
Yeah.
case, because I forget all my spells.
I usually just search them up and there's a couple, but yeah. So it is concentration. And at the end of your turn, you can always roll to break it. So no
Then did she
action
lose
required.
it when Silas hit her?
Silas.
No, I hit her.
Oh, that's right.
Silas
Let me actually roll the concentration. That is a good call. My bad on that. And that's a 17, so she did hold concentration on it.
She holds it, okay.
I hit her harder than.
In that case, then I'm gonna go I'll go up to right about here,
Okay.
and I'm going to rage.
Alrighty. If I recall,
Alright.
you become even bigger, right? You're Patho Giant.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you become monstrous as you
Let me just make sure.
rage.
15, so I know who I can hit. And I'm going to recklessly attack the hag right there.
With that advantage.
My glaive.
Alright.
Wow. 10 to hit.
Oh no. 10 does not hit.
Alright.
But at least
That's going.
At least you didn't that one. So
Yeah, that's better. And that's going to be the end of my turn.
go ahead and make your con save.
Yeah. 9.
You are still enfeebled.
Rolling hot tonight, boys. 1, 3, 4. That's the end of my turn.
Oh, that brings us to Daphne, who has
Okay.
all of her key points.
Thank you. I'm gonna go for I'm gonna start with my rapier
Okay.
to these guys. But I don't
Yeah, because you made the
So
rapier.
11?
Yeah. 11? Oh no. An
What?
11 does hit. Look at that. So that'll be 1d8 plus 4. Is it the one on the left or the one on the right?
Left.
Alrighty.
8.
8 damage, not bad. Solid jab straight through the guts, but this thing is still standing.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna bonus action just to punch him
Yeah.
just once. Yeah.
Okay, just one punch, no worries. Go ahead and do that. Plus 5 to hit.
15.
15 does hit. 1d4 plus 3, please.
7.
7?
Yep.
Alrighty. 7 damage is not bad at all. So you stabbed him, and I imagine you punched right where the wound was after you withdrew your rapier. and he's looking pretty hurt, but he still manages to keep standing. Anything else for you, Daphne?
No, not.
Alrighty. This Dretch is going to take a step forward and do a bite claw combo against Impious. That's a dirty 20 for the bite, and then a 15 for the claw.
That misses.
But the bite hits.
Yes.
So the bite will deal a whopping 2 damage.
Is that before or after the reduction?
2 damage. Oh, after you're raging. So actually 1 damage. Correct. And then
Ow!
then the other one will also move forward, do a bite, which is a 6, and do a claw, which is a 10, and he will miss.
Ow! Stop hurting me!
You like plucked 1 scale and you're dying, I guess.
I feel like that would hurt way worse than 1 damage.
I agree with that testament.
I guess she'll do the only thing that makes sense. She'll take a step forward bravely, smirking, looking up at you, and she will pull her hand over and you'll see her nails just sharpen, almost like little daggers, and she will do a claw attack on Impious as well. All that to roll a 12, and so she misses. This whole little brigade highly underestimated the ability of your scales to be armor. This one's going to keep its focus on Daphne. Go for the bite attack. That is a 17. Go for the claw attack. That is a 6. The bite hit?
The bite hit, yeah.
Alright. This time this one went in to do a bite, and instead of you dodging it, it bit into your arm, but because of that, it didn't know how to do its claw, and so it only dealt 4 damage from the bites, missing completely with its claw.
Oh, Mr. DM.
Yes, sir.
Just even though it's probably not to my advantage, I did attack recklessly on my turn. If you wanna roll with advantage, I just remembered that.
Then it would have only. Is it all attacks, or is it just the next attack?
Every single one.
All of them? Alright, I'll
Yep.
just do the hags again. That is my fault. I gotta keep track of that. She rolled a 3, so. Anyways, Calster, you're up.
I'm gonna take out my shield and sword.
Okay.
And let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
Go, and I will attack the hag.
With advantage, go ahead.
I'll stick with that. Oh, okay, that I don't think is gonna hit.
What'd you
That was a 18. Okay, that's gonna hit, I think.
18 does hit.
God for that.
Because you're using your dex with your short sword. So yeah, you get to do 1d6 plus 5 damage.
11.
11. Alrighty. Now let me see if they hold concentration. They also rolled an 11. The DC minimal would have been 10. So they still have the ray of enfeeblement.
Really? Wow. And that'll be me. I can't do anything else as a bonus action.
If you weren't holding the shield, you could have punched, just so you know.
Is he a monk?
He took 1 level in it, yeah.
Can he like kick and stuff like that? Or does it have to be with his hands?
I think it has to be with the hands. I think you can.
I'm pretty sure there's no.
I think you can get it later, but let me just double check.
I'm pretty sure there's no like unarmed.
Oh,
Like,
it's just
hands
called-
have to be
yeah,
a free
it's-
requirement. It would make sense that a monk can kick the shit out of people.
Use the attack action with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon. Turn. You can make 1 unarmed. As a bonus action.
Wait, can't you unarmed strike while holding a weapon?
Well, by definition, that wouldn't be unarmed, but I'm pretty sure, like, I guess that would be up to you if a kick does count as an unarmed strike in that kind of context.
Am I allowed to have a shield?
Okay. There's an official list that unarmed strikes are considered punching, kicking, headbutting, and anything similar to those. So yeah, you
Dope.
could kick. If you want to do your bonus action kick, you can totally do that.
Yeah, I will do that. I will unarmed strike them.
Okay.
That's
Go.
just a 20, right?
It's and like any other attack. And you'll use your
Oh,
dex.
never mind.
So it's
Oh wait, no, it's
it's a
disadvantage.
it's a +7 to hit.
So that's I rolled a 12.
12. 12 does not hit.
Never
Said he
mind.
rolled a 12 now. Or is that just total?
Wait, you rolled a 12 or it is 12?
I rolled a 12.
Okay, so 12 plus 7, so 19. 19
Oh,
hits.
okay. Oh,
So
okay.
1d4 plus 5 as you land a solid kick to the shins, following
Oh,
your
blood.
sword slash.
1.
Oh wow. Did you say 1? Like 1 damage?
Yep.
It would have been 6. You
Yeah,
get your
but
modifier because you're a
yeah.
monk.
Oh, I've never had to do it for a monk yet, so I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
because
pretty much like a regular
at
attack.
level 1 you get martial arts, which means that you get to make unarmed strikes as your bonus action as long as you attacked with your attack action. And it's like anything else or like any other attack. So with 6 damage, she's gonna roll again to hold concentration. She rolled a 2, so even with her plus, that's gonna drop the ray of enfeeblement.
My hero.
Yeah.
All right.
And now, because we're flanking her, let's just beat this hag up.
The dretch directly above Daphne is going to go for the combo again. The bite attack of a 6, the claw attack of a 13. Missing completely. You're getting a lot more used to their attack style, and you're just straight dodging everything, Daphne.
Sweet.
Zrag, you are up.
Oh, sweet. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. Since I still have movement, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. There we go. I'll go ahead and use, wait, let me see. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. There we go. I'll go ahead and use Shocking Grasp on this one right here. And since
Okay.
I'm across from him, I should get advantage, right?
Yeah, you got an ally across from him, so go ahead and do
Sweet.
your shocking grasp, which I believe is 1d10 if it does hit.
Yeah, let me make sure I hits first. That's a nat 20.
Nat 20. Alright.
Yeah, the other one was a 1.
It
God.
says 1d8, so it's actually going to be 2d8 lightning damage from your shocking grass as you run up behind it, and you basically grab it right on the shoulder, sending
Got it.
lightning straight through it.
2d8.
Oh wait, you're pretty short. You grabbed it by the hand.
Yeah.
I forgot, you're like 3 foot, 4 foot.
That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 13 damage.
13 damage is just enough to have shocked this thing to death, and as it falls to the ground, it's going to vanish from existence.
What the fuck?
Great. What?
And no, because I used the cantrip as an action. Yeah, I can't just double cantrip.
Nope.
Yep, that's my action. That's all I got.
Alright. This one's going to scowl in your direction. Quickly running up 5, 10, 15. And then with advantage, it's going to do a claw attack against Zerag. And that's a nat 20 thanks to the advantage.
Yep.
So, just like the other one, except you didn't get to see it, she sharpens her claws, runs up, and does a solid slash right across your back, Zrag, dealing a total of... That's crazy. 11, 13, 21 damage.
Gotcha.
She rolled terribly. Um,
Oh.
yep, that's gonna be it for her. Alright, that will bring us to Silas, who is, of course, going to. Actually, Silas has his spell slots. Silas would want to do something bigger. Something. Probably that one. Can he reach is the question I need to answer. Does not reach. Yeah, he'll just do Eldritch Blast, trying to stay near the tent like he was suggested to do. 1d20, and he's gonna hit the same hag as before. That's gonna be a total of 17 to hit, which is just enough. So 1d10 plus 5. 15 damage to the hag north of Zrag.
Nice.
Alright, that brings us back to Impius.
Impious, after finally being free of that enfeeblement ray, is gonna like stand up a little bit straighter
You
and kind
feel
of look down at the hag.
you feel your muscles getting strong again like they used to, blood pumping.
I'm gonna look down at this hag and say, "You had the chance to escape. This will be the last mistake you ever make." I'm gonna attack him. Great weapon master, all that jazz. Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit.
Alright. And I'm also going to use my biting jaws. Let me turn off the weapon master on that. That's my bonus action. Jaw.
Lizard full.
18.
18 damage. Okay, so let's just make sure we got all of it added up. So the Hungry Jaws is bonus action, do bites. It deals its normal damage. Oh, you gain temporary health points. Okay. So your glaive should have been 1d10 plus 5. Then you got plus 2 from raging. You're also
Yeah, all that's there.
You're
It's all,
also. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. You did the click. All that's
yeah,
there.
12, 9, 2, 18.
All right. So
2 times 18.
I see 19 damage. Am I reading wrong?
Well, for the first attack does 21 damage. The second attack does
Okay,
12.
then 12 and 9 are together, and then another 12. Okay. So, really, it's 21 plus 12, so 33 damage. Okay. Crazy double hit, but, yeah, solid.
Yeah, I fucking high rolled like crazy on my
Unlike
bite.
last turn, yeah.
Yeah. Hell
And then you get to get some temporary health points back. Equal to
yeah.
your proficiency bonus. So you get plus 2 to your health, which I
Yes,
guess is
sir.
something. Health is health, right?
Uh,
And I guess that brings us back around to Daphne.
Okay. I'm gonna use my normal rapier attack against
Alright,
this guy, hopefully.
you have advantage because of Zrag.
Probably good. Yeah. 23.
23. 23
Yep.
definitely hits. And your minimal damage will kill it, so as for you stab it, it will fall, but before it even hits the ground, it also vanishes from existence.
So, okay. And then, so let me just see something really quickly. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna use my flurry of blows. So 1 key point.
One key point, now you get to do 2 punches, 2 unarmed strikes to follow up as your bonus action. And they're both with advantage because of Zrag.
So 19 and 14.
The 14 does not hit, but the 19 does. So one of your punches hit.
4. It's gonna be a 4.
4 damage. Did you add your +3?
Unfortunately.
Okay. 4 damage. Damage is damage.
Hmm.
Alright, will that be all?
Yeah.
Alright, you went up, slapped this hag across the back of the head.
Mhm.
uh, they're probably gonna stay focused on the biggest guy. So these, both the dretches that are next to the hag are both going to focus on our lizard man. The bite attack is a dirty 20. The claw attack is a nat 1. The second bite attack is a 16, and the second claw attack is a 13.
The dirty 20 hits. Everything else misses.
Yep, and I'll have to do a d6 consequence die for the nat 1 of the claw attack, which is a 5. That's going to be simply a miss because he cannot drop his claws. So,
It'd
the
be really funny if you did.
one bite attack is going to be 1 damage. Watch out.
Is that reduced to 0? Because I'm
Uh,
raging?
No, you always round up. That's why that rules.
Aww.
1 damage though.
Alright, 1 damage.
And she is going to look between the two of you surrounding her, and she is going to cast sleep.
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 Yeah, what? Sleep.
Okay, well, I'm immune.
Yes, I know. And she would know that as well. Oh no.
Wait,
Not a great
Strahd,
start.
you don't have sleep, do you?
I do not.
Ah,
15,
Yeah, it's not one of my spells. I kind of only learn spells as I level up.
15, 26 points. Unfortunately, not enough for you or you. And so it would extend to the next one, which would be Zrag. Zrag,
Gotcha.
you're going to fall asleep as the sleep spell comes over you. And you guys will just see Zrag fall to the ground, start snoring. Meanwhile, she's going to be over here and she's going to let out a scowl as that was ineffective to what she wanted. And now she can't do anything, so Callister, it's your turn.
is it possible for me to take this hag alive, like to just restrain her?
Everything's possible if you try hard enough.
I want to aim for that.
Okay, gotta tell me how you're doing it.
Can I do a check for how injured she is?
It'd be a bonus action to do a medicine check, but if you'd like, you can.
I'll do that.
How are we doing non-lethal damage, Mr. DM? Is it just like
You just say
Baldur's Gate stuff?
You just
Okay.
say non-lethal.
Gotcha.
That was
Bonus points if you
16
can describe it.
for a
6.
medicine check.
She is looking quite injured, a little bloodied. But she looks like she can handle a bit more business.
Mm. Okay. I'm gonna go for a non-lethal attack on her then. Or is it possible for me to like tackle her down to the ground and like kind of beat her head in with a shield to knock her out?
So that would be 2 turns. You're talking about grappling, which if you want to grapple, that would also be. It's kind of like you just basically do a strength-based roll to grapple. Um, and then on the next turn, if she's still grappled, you can pull her down and I guess shield bash.
I mean, I could have Impious help me. I might do that. I'll try and yeah, I'll try and do that. I might fail it, but I will.
All right, then go for a strength-based attack on her. That's gonna be a +2, I guess. Oh wait, this count towards your martial arts? Could this also be considered dex?
For shoves and grapples, no.
Yeah, no, specific for attack and damage rolls. So
Will this
I
be at
wish.
advantage?
it would be at advantage, but it is with your strength, so only a +2.
That is a 14. Damn
A 14 is a fail,
it.
and also your action. So is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nah, there's nothing else I can do.
All right. Yeah. So as you went to grapple her, she just completely dodged your lunge towards her, and brings us to Zrag, who is asleep.
Hey, are you going
Um,
against your AC, Mr. DM? Just out of curiosity.
AC? Yeah, well, against the AC. Do you have something else?
Well, typically they go against. She either makes an acrobatics or an athletics check to counter it, not necessarily her AC. It's a little bit different. I don't know if it's a different rule applying, but
That's interesting. So, like, it's
yeah,
like a versus thing?
yeah, it's a versus. He has to whoever gets higher succeeds, and if he meets her roll, then she wins.
Hmm.
I don't know if like you want to do something different, but that's just
I mean, I'm always down for new ideas. Grappling, I've always just done a strength-based attack thing, but I do like the idea of athletics versus acrobatics. That makes a lot of sense.
yeah. She can make an athletics. So the person grappling or shoving has to make athletics, and the person that's receiving the grapple can make either acrobatics or athletics to stop it.
All right. Sure. I mean, it's the same roll for Callister. He's still only a +2 with that. But, sure, I'll make her do an acrobatics. I think that's interesting. And I like that. I might make
Oh,
that
I
moving.
could see.
I might do that moving forward, actually, because I like that a lot. Alright. That is a 19 for the acrobatics. So she still wins. But I like that. I like that concept a lot. Okay.
Is it at disadvantage because she's flanked?
No, there's nothing
No,
like
you
that.
had advantage. I mean, we're already going with the idea that you had advantage on the roll. So that's probably
I
what
just
I'll
had
do
to
for.
try.
That's probably what I'll do for flanking in this situation. Because I'll write that down after the session. Acrobatics versus athletics, but if flanking, they should get advantage on the athletics check. So better chance of winning.
Oh yeah,
But
it's the grapplee's choice with whether they roll athletics or acrobatics. They can do either or, not necessarily just acrobatics.
okay, yeah, I'll definitely write that down in a minute here. Zrag, you are asleep, and unfortunately, they didn't hit her, so she. Oh, this isn't even concentration. You're just gonna be asleep for a minute until someone uses an action to wake you up. It says. So as you fall to the ground asleep, this one's going to turn around to face Daphne and go for another claw attack. This one is a 23. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
The reason I ask, even when I know it hits, is because if I just say it hits, everyone goes, "Well, what'd you roll?" So,
Yeah.
so, so I just
No, I
skip
get it.
that part. I just skip that part.
Sometimes it's just painful to hear the 23, and I'm like,
That's going to be an
it hurt.
18 damage as this claw does a
Mm.
fine slash right across the top of your
Oh,
chest.
great. Okay.
After such, she'll lick the blood off of her nails, smirking at you. Uh, Silas's turn, of course, bringing out the Eldritch Blast. Staying at the 10. Oh, nat 20. 2d10 plus 10, doubling everything. That does a whopping 18 damage to the Haddock. Alright.
How is it you're getting better rolls to Silas than he does?
I'm just using Roll 20. I don't know what to tell you. Impious, it's now your turn.
All right. So I just want to make sure. Last turn, it was this hag we're trying to like subdue non-lethally? Just to make sure we're on the same page.
Callister technically did
Oh.
not say that out loud as in
Ah.
character,
Did I see him try
You
to
would
like
have
go grab
but
her?
you did
seen
see
me
him
try
to
to grab her.
Yeah.
Okay. How hurt does she look? I guess I have to make a thing, right?
Yeah, it'd be a medicine check if you want to ask that.
Hmm.
Or you could just go
Okay.
for it. You're a barbarian that's mid-rage.
Yeah. I can do like I can just say non-lethal damage and all's good, or
Yeah,
is
I'm
there?
fine with that. If you want to just say it's non-lethal, you can just use the flat part of the glaive instead of the slicer.
God, yeah, I'll do that.
Count it as bludgeoning damage.
Turn my blade around. Well, first I'm gonna bite her first.
Of course.
Soften her up a little bit. Going to turn off that jaw bite. Oh, sorry, I forgot the crit fish. 223s.
So, yep. We go with. It's fine. We'll go with the second damage. Looks like a total of 10 damage from the bite, and then you get +2 from your.
No, rage is already there.
No,
If,
your +2 health. From
Oh,
biting.
right. Gotcha. And then I'm going to turn my blade to the backside and swing it viciously, trying to knock this hag unconscious.
Alrighty.
Oh, it was a bad roll. I got an 11.
Why'd it go down to 11 if you rolled a 16?
Well, you see the -5?
But why is it minus? Oh, the Great Weapon Master. Right.
Yeah.
Yep. No, that does miss.
And that's going to be the end of my turn.
Alrighty.
You've got Great Weapon Master.
Yeah.
Daphne, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna go here.
Mhm.
And I can like I'm gonna kind of kick Strahd away a little bit and tell him to wake up. I'm hoping that
Okay.
will wake him up.
Yeah, if you use your action,
Kind of with my
if you use
feet.
your action to wake him up, you can shake him with your foot as you kick him, yelling "wake up," and that would be all it needs for him to wake back up.
Okay. So then I'm gonna use my face step after that
Okay. Alrighty.
to go here.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
That's Misty. That's a Misty step bonus action. Cool.
Misty step, not yeah.
I know what you meant.
And then she should take 2 damage from that.
2 damage from that.
Misty.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, you took my
I don't think
action,
I took.
so
I don't think I took it.
you didn't take my action. I took my action, and then I bonused with the Misty step. So that's it.
These 2 dretches are gonna turn around at the one that tried to grab the hag, and they're going to, with disadvantage, aim to attack Callister. So the bite attack is nat 1, claw attack 5, bite attack 7, claw attack 15. That misses too, right?
Yep.
The first bite attack was a nat 1. The consequence is a miss. No consequence, because he can't drop his teeth. What is she gonna do? She's feeling desperate. She's going to... this one. No, she can't do that one. Can't do these either. She's just going to, under her breath, but loud enough that you guys could probably hear her because she's so close, say, "You're the one who took the kids. Now you act like we need to be punished." And she will claw attack Impious, why not? That's gonna be a 17.
That misses.
And so that brings us back to Callister.
I'll just hit her with my sword non-lethally.
All right, hit her with the brunt end of your sword. Go for it.
Oh, okay, that is a 22.
22 hits. Go ahead and do the 1d6 plus 5. If it re
7.
Okay, 7 damage. The way I run non-lethal is that if you would have straight defeated them, I have them not get knocked out instead of dying. So, but anything else?
I guess I'll unarmed strike them. That would still be non-lethal, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you can always non-lethal.
Yeah.
So, yeah, go
Hmm.
ahead and kick her.
Oh, that was an 8.
An 8 is
I
gonna
rolled
miss. It happens. Alright, if that's it, then that brings us to Zrag. Zrag, you're prone right now. It'll be half your movement to stand up, but you can do so.
Okay. Well, I won't stand up yet. I'll just grab her ankle and cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, even in the dark, you
That's-
could do that. I won't even do disadvantage to do that.
I got an 18.
Let's see.
18 hits. Go ahead and do your 1d8 lightning damage.
That is 4 damage.
4 damage. And as you know, she has no reactions right now.
Perfect. And then I'll go ahead and stand up and move 5, 10, 15, 20, yeah, right over here.
Remember, you had half your movement, so that was 5, 10, 15, 20. You have 35 feet?
I have 40 feet. Remember my boots.
Ah, your boots.
Yep.
Alright. Anything else?
That's all I got.
Alright. She is going to take her attention off of Daphne after you shocked her, and she's going to turn towards you, who is now standing in the light. And she's going to magic missile you.
Gotcha.
And as she does, she'll just say, insolence. 7, 10, 13 damage for Zrag.
Oof. Hurting.
Y'all had no rights coming to our place and taking our belongings. Silas is going to follow that statement up with a Eldritch Blast. With a nat 20 again, that is
God
ridiculous.
damn.
Man.
This is a little ridiculous, roll 20. 22 damage.
Silas OP. God, jeez.
If Silas was here, this one would be happening. He'd just miss. Envious, you are up.
I'm gonna look down at the hag again. I'm just gonna try to glaive. I'm gonna try to bite her first, actually, try to soften her up, and then yeah, and then if she's still up, glaive her. That's 12 damage on the bite attack.
She is still up.
Still up. All right. On that case, Great Weapon
And
Master.
that should give you another
Yada
2
yada yada.
points. So, practically almost re-healed off of the bites.
20. Well,
The 21 does hit, so, and it looks like you did 20 damage. Solid hit. She's bleeding. She doesn't look good, but she is still standing.
oh my god, they won't go down.
Even if just barely.
All right, that's the end of my turn. I'm out of bites.
Out of bites.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I think I forgot we're not level 5 yet. That second bite there, I couldn't have done that. She doesn't take that 12. I only
No,
have
it's
2
alright.
bites.
It's okay. Plus 12, and then take off the 2 points that you just gained,
Yeah.
putting you back down to you're 37. Still
Been
not bad.
fighting this whole time, thinking you're level 5.
Yeah, because what's his name is rolling
Not.
200 blast. Unless he's doing it as a.
He's rolling 1, and whenever you crit, you double.
Oh right.
If
He's
he was
doing-
rolling, if he was rolling 2, he'd have to roll hit twice.
But he's rolling double the thing though.
Yeah, double
Okay,
damage.
the modifier. That's what was catching me off guard.
Oh, I double dice and double mod whenever you crit. Have
Would
you
that work for Growmaster?
have you not
I haven't
critted
noticed
yet?
it. I don't believe so.
Oh. Well, yeah, at my table, whenever you crit, it's double dice and double modifier. I do that so that even if you roll 2 1s, you still get a very nice hit out of it.
I enjoy that deeply.
So,
Yeah, I've never crit on an attack yet, just on
oh yeah,
one initiative check, I think.
yeah. My rogue players absolutely love the rule because it doubles all dice. So, but anyways, Daphne, you are up.
Okay. I'm gonna bow and arrow the hag, and I'm gonna use my Kensei shot to add a 1d4 as a bonus action,
Alrighty.
hopefully.
Oh yeah, you can use your longbow for that. Go ahead
Mhm.
and shoot your arrow.
21.
21 does hit. So with your Kensei, that'll be a 1d8 plus 1d4 plus 3.
13.
13 damage, very solid. With that arrow, she's beginning to bleed a little profusely, and she looks injured. Anything else from you, Daphne?
I'm just gonna keep moving along here, I think.
Around the big old boulder.
That's good. Yeah,
Alright.
let's stay there.
These two dretches are going to turn back to the big guy that did all that damage, and they're going to do their attacks on him. Bite attack is a 17. Claw attack is a 11. Second bite attack is a 5. Second claw attack is a 18. I think only the 18 hits, correct?
Correct.
Alrighty. So these two, or the one claw attack is going to do a whopping 5 damage, halving that because you're raging to 3.
Neato.
Alright. This hag will turn to the other one and just say, Bella, just get out of here. We can reset. And with that, she will disappear right in front of you.
Oh, what the?
No, that's cheating. Oh, and did she like cast it? Does it look like she cast a spell, or is she just like
So
Thanos dusting away?
it's almost like she put like a magical veil on herself. And there's no, well, I guess it doesn't. Yeah, it's not like a spell. So it almost looks like she just drapes herself in some sort of magic, and she just kind of dematerializes from what looks to be completely from this plane.
Hmm. Interesting. Slippery little buggers they are.
Callister, you are up.
It's just really annoying. I'm gonna hit the one that's above me,
Okay.
just with my sword.
Mhm.
Yeah. I can't believe you got away after all that.
Yeah, hags aren't known to be fun.
So slippery.
That is a 26.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and do your damage.
That is a 9.
9 damage. All right. Anything else?
Oh. I'll unarm strike it as well.
All right, go for it.
That was a 10.
10 total, or with the +5?
Oh, 15 then.
All right, then 15 hits.
Oh my god, I rolled another 1.
All right, so well, 6 damage because you get +5, right? So 6 damage. Not bad. This thing looks incredibly injured after your 1-2 on them. That brings us round to Zrag.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and move up here and splash the one down here.
Alrighty.
So, he has to make a save of 14.
Yep. Save. That is a 17 on the die. Well, 17
he
total for
saves.
these things.
Let me see, and I was right here, right? So 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'll move over here, and I'll be my turn.
Alrighty. This hag up here is going to scowl, and she'll just say to the party, "We'll see you again. This isn't over. But you win tonight. But those kids are back to our possession." And she'll let out a cackling laugh as she does the same veil on herself and disappears as if from the dimension itself.
Okay.
So they just took the kids, huh?
Yeah, they took the 2. I think.
Well, no, Daphne ate them. Well, while we're all sleeping.
I would not.
That's besides the point.
I would never.
We'll sort it out later. It's fine.
God.
Midnight snack. We all get the
Okay.
munchies.
Are we still in combat?
25, 30.
Yeah, I
There's
think
still
so.
two.
Oh, okay.
There's still 2 dredges. So.
I was curious, making sure.
1d20. Alright, that 24 does hit. 1d10 plus 5. 7 damage to the bottom dredge from an Eldritch Blast. And now it's MPS's turn.
Can I do? Sort of maybe like a perception investigation check to determine what those hags did to leave and if they're still nearby or anything like that.
You know what? Your companionship with Jenkins means that you might have known what this magic was. Do a history check to see if you remember something that might pertain to this.
History. My bestest skill.
I'm sure it is.
Oh, 15. Not bad.
Alright, 15. Yeah, so you remember Jenkins mentioned that there's magic that doesn't require spells components of and such, and that there's certain creatures known to have the ability to kind of step between different dimensional planes, almost at will.
Okay, that's neat. Do I remember any way to stop that from happening? Like maybe drag him back at all?
No, because you would have remembered it because I would imagine Jenkins would have been completely mad about it in some way or form. Probably something that pertained to something y'all were doing at one other time, and someone else got away in the same manner that he was ranting about the creatures having an ability to just step into a different plane of existence, and there's no way to stop them.
Roger. All right. Between these two dredges here, which one looks the most hurt?
The
Just
one
maybe
up
the
top
lance.
that just got hit, that double hit by Callister, is bleeding. The one that got hit by the Eldritch Blast is not bleeding. I'll give you that much.
I'm gonna hit the one that's bleeding up
Makes
top
sense. Yep.
with an attack recklessly.
Oh, with an advantage. So 16. 16 does hit. Looks like a total of 22 damage. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Well, as you slash through it, before it cuts into 2 different pieces, but before either piece slather onto the ground, it disappears from existence.
That is the end of my turn.
Daphne, you are up.
I don't think I have a good angle at all. Can I see past MPS for that guy, or is there just no way?
I allowed it
Then
for
I'll
Strahd, so I'll allow it for you. Yeah. It'll be a
Okay,
little
then
rough, but yeah, you can see him.
I'll just use my arrow.
Alright, yeah, go ahead
Yeah,
and go ahead and shoot.
My bow. 22.
22 does hit.
Okay.
Alright, give me that 1d8 plus 3. I'm guessing you're using Kinsei or no?
Yeah.
Alright, so another 1d4. So 1d8 plus 1d4 plus 3.
Another 14. Is that
Four,
right?
14 damage.
Yes.
So, almost like in slow motion, Callister, you see the monk, after you've been using the monk abilities, you see what was your party's monk shoot a arrow with a shot as clean as one you're used to shooting, as the arrow just goes underneath the gigantic arm of Impius, and then just do a nice headshot into the Dretch, who then just falls to the ground and disappears completely.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
Thank you.
But
Okay. But
you had one job.
Congratulations,
One job.
you guys won the
what was
fights,
my?
but you lost the kids.
Cool.
I was sit
Damn
on
it,
this bench.
I knew this would happen.
Listen, we still have the kid that we needed. Okay, and they sat in the furthest corner of the. We told them to. That's not my fault. Why were they all the way over
Man.
there?
Arabella, you still there? As I shout into the tent.
Arabella will be hiding in a bedroll, fully covered.
Okay. Ooh, good. At least we still have you. I'm just gonna walk back to the campfire. Good enough for now. But there's 2 kids that those hacks have.
I don't even know where they
Pretty.
came from. No one's looking for them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
the
a
plot
great
We
didn't
haven't heard
begin.
anything.
mindset.
So, should we, after returning her, go back to the what was that place called again?
The bone
Lucky?
grinder.
Bone Grinder.
Oh, there.
Bone Grinder. See if the kids are there, and even if they're not there, burn the place down.
Yeah, dismantling that place might be for the better, but I doubt they'll go right back there, considering they're down a hag and even more hurt than before. I don't know. I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy. I'm just gonna yell as loud as I possibly can, just out of frustration.
Like just like a big old roar.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
That's
would
a bad idea.
that would echo, and you guys would see birds flying off of the treetops all around you in the forest. You might even hear a couple stamps as deer run in all directions from the campsite. But yeah,
Yep.
you pretty much announced yourself at 2 in the morning in the middle of the woods.
There were deer, and I could only find bloody iguanas and rabbits.
Well, that's all you collected.
I still need to finish my long rest. I'm hurting. I don't even have any spells. That whole fight I could only cast cantrips.
Yep.
Uh,
It was a rough
I'm
one.
not fully healed, but I
I'm just
just
gonna
need my
slump beside
spells
this
back.
temp and pass out. Just wake me up.
But
I will
I'm
say that all you guys need is the other half of your long rest to get the long rest effects.
Neato. Alright. I guess we're all going back to Betty Bye.
Who's
I will keep watch.
I
I'm
think
gonna lean over. Oh, you can go ahead.
I think
Again.
Silas would speak up about keeping watch because he was uninjured, and he only needs a short rest to get his spells back.
Okay.
He doesn't
Yeah.
have his he doesn't have his hit dice. That'd be his only issue.
I'm gonna lean
See,
over and
last time I had someone else take over, and their skills weren't good for keeping watch. We lost kids.
I just do want to add in that Daphne, you already took a long rest, so at best you could take a short rest.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Okay,
That sucks.
which means you'll have to use your hit
Okay.
dice to get your health back, whatever you can.
Okay.
So
You know,
let me know how many
I
of those
find
you
it.
want to use. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna use like 4. I'm gonna do my best.
Yeah, all 4.
I don't know what else to do. I think
Uh,
I'll do.
it'd be yeah. Go ahead, do
I'll do
48
2.
plus 48 plus 4. Go ahead.
I'll do I'll do 2. We'll see what happens.
I mean, you need more than
That's
that.
depressing.
But
Yeah.
do you guys want to take a 5 right here, just real quick, if you need to?
Sure, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, we'll go ahead and take 5 minutes. It's 7:20. We'll aim for 7:25 return. Still got about an hour left, so.
Okay. I'll be back.
I mean, you see how the campfire is slightly off center? It just kills me. I don't even know how that
Yeah.
happened. The box for the campfire, like it's in the bottom left of the box that counts for it. So like I can't really do anything about it.
You can't give the campfire itself the aura.
It is like, hold on, let me show you this.
Oh, I see what you mean. So
Yeah.
the token itself is like one of the corners,
Yeah, it's really strange.
but it's like that's really off though.
This is the hitbox of the fire for some reason.
That what the fuck?
And I'm like,
Oh.
okay, it's gonna be
Can
off.
you just
The
move the campfire?
If I do, it's gonna move the aura with it.
Oh, what
Cause
the? That's
the hitbox is,
disgusting.
yeah,
Ugh.
because the hitbox is.
That's the grossest thing I've ever seen in my
Yeah, and
life. What the heck?
maybe if I hit control and no, shift, no,
That's so
alt,
strange. I have never seen that before.
no, okay, so if you hold alt, you can slightly take it off grid.
Oh, I
That's
guess you know what it is.
that's a
It's
thing.
because of that smoke particle that it has around it. That's why it's that rectangle.
But why wouldn't you center it?
That's
Put it in the
ridiculous.
center of the hitbox. What are you doing?
You could just draw a shape though at that point now.
Let me go to my DM notes real quick though. You said, so just to check. Alright, so grapple check. And it was attacker makes an athletics roll against the target's athletics or acrobatics roll. Meet it beats goes to the target, not the attacker. Correct?
Yeah.
Alright, so I got that in my
It's-
notes here, a grapple check option. Because that's interesting. I always just did it like as like a strength-based attack roll, and if it hits the AC, then there's that. But I kind of like that better. That's
Yeah.
that makes it more of like a event.
Yeah. And that's like the official ruling on it. Just a contested strength versus athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah.
I like grappling. I just wish it had a little bit more umph to it, like Baldur's Gate did. Not grappling, shoving. How you could like push people off cliffs and shit.
Shoving, you can
I'd
do
like.
that. Just people just typically don't.
I mean, but shoving is so short in D&D. It's 5 feet and that's it. But in
Yeah,
Baldur's Gate, you
you
can
do
like
have to be
push
around
them.
the edge.
You can like push them halfway
Yeah, but
across them.
the problem with doing Baldur's Gate stuff is, you could stack boom barrels and you can do a bunch of nonsense that's like you wouldn't really do that, right? Like we're supposed to be role playing what you would really do. And
I mean,
people
yeah,
people are
I get that. I just mean like the shoving part of it. I think like that's more of like a simplicity choice rather than like
I mean, I would
keep the
imagine
game simple.
those with like higher strength, like 5 feet should be like the base, and then if
Yeah,
you
that's
have
what I'm
like,
saying.
I would imagine, what about like, just tell me if this
Like
sounds fair. What about plus 1 feet per modifier you have?
that'd be dope. I always figured
That
it
way it
would.
could
I think
be.
I'm pretty sure that's how it is in
That way, if
Baldur's.
you have max, it's like 10 feet.
Plus 1 foot per modifier, as in like
Because a square is 5 feet, right?
yeah.
So like if you have a 12, you can do 6 feet, which might be just enough to like push them into someone. You know what I mean? So
Hmm. Or then you kind of be stepping away from the whole like 5 foot per cube thing, and that might get kind of messy.
Well, then they don't have to be right on the edge, right? Then you just need at least a +1. No.
So how would that look, right? If I were to like go from like here, like I'm with my token from like here
What
to
about like
here.
a +2 per modifier? So for if you have a +1 modifier, it does 2 extra feet. That way, if you have a +5 modifier at 10 extra feet, so your or your shove would do a total of 15 feet, which is pretty crazy, to be honest.
That'd be
But
pretty dope.
that way, you only need a +3 on your modifier to push them um, 10
10
feet
feet.
total, which would be, something. So.
So
I'd like that. Just to, like
when
differentiate it a bit.
Okay.
What's up,
Cause
Daphne?
shoving.
I was trying to push Strahd away from the hag. Would I not have been strong enough to push him away?
I'm
Who's
tiny.
rat?
You should have been. I'm
Yeah,
like 3 feet
I was
tall.
trying, but then
Oh,
but
you're
it,
trying to push him away? I thought you were just trying to.
yeah,
I thought you were just trying to nudge him awake.
no. I was trying to push him away and tell him to wake up at the same time, but I wasn't sure. I thought that
Mm.
maybe I couldn't do that.
What do they weigh?
Well,
Like what,
technically,
60 pounds ish,
well,
with all
technically,
my equipment.
technically, shove is an action, and you were using an action to wake him up, so that would be a
Okay.
double action, to be fair. But I
I
didn't even know
assumed it
that's
was.
what you were going for, so I'll just ask to be a little more clear.
Would the
No,
act
no.
of shoving wake him up at all?
Let's see. I'm pretty sure sleep specifies like what actions. Like I could get
Yeah,
hit. Shoving. I think shoving was one of them. Let me
I'm
pull up D&D
I'm pulling it
Beyond.
up right now. Let's see.
Yeah.
So, uh, falls unconscious until the spell ends. The sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake.
You are moving pretty far. But 5 feet of rolling compared to being
Yeah.
shaken awake.
Scraping on the ground.
Shake and bake.
Exactly.
But yeah, who's staying up? I mean, I know Silas is, and I'm guessing Daphne is. So we'll have 2 on watch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lean over to Silas and be like, "Hey, yeah, you got to make sure to keep an eye on that one." I'm about to look
Okay.
at Daphne.
I
Oh. God dang, you freaked me out.
whatever.
Look at that.
Cool.
Hmm?
All right,
That's a
Daphne,
cat.
you said
Don't
you're
worry.
gonna roll your hit dice, so 4d8 plus 4, please.
Okay.
And then Callister, Zrag, and oh my god, I'm blanking. Igneous, MPS.
Yes.
You guys can all take your rest. You can finish out your long rest night.
Yay.
Yeah, you have spell slots back.
I have all my rages back. And all my bites back. I like how I can only bite twice a day. Sorry.
How'd it go, Daphne?
23 in total.
23 total. That's not bad.
Oh.
It's not full health, but it's not bad. So yeah, as you were resting by the fire, you start to feel a little bit better as you take your rest and relax and heal up and meditate. Silas is looking around, keeping watch, but doesn't want to go too far from the tent that has the last child that didn't get taken away in it. And yeah, you guys will do that. Anything you... Well, he's not here, so I'm not going to do that part. So yeah, in the morning, when everyone starts to wake up, I need a wisdom save from MPS, Callister, and Zrag.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Just when I close my dice box.
9.
Dirty 20.
I got a 19.
20,
Thought I was a 16 for a second.
Why did you roll with advantage?
That was an accident.
Okay, so the 9 is yours?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yep.
with a 9, that is a fail. and that is for Impius. Is that correct? Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So Impius, roll me a d6.
Oh boy. What's going on here? 1.
The one. You wake up feeling incredibly apathetic. You have just the thought on your mind is that you're not really sure you can make a difference for anyone, especially being separated from Jenkins. And you're going to carry that feeling through the day. You'll also have disadvantage on all death saving throws and dex checks for initiative for this day.
Jeez.
Disadvantage on death saves and initiative rolls. Okay.
And feeling apathetic.
Do I have any idea what caused this at all? Or it's just,
This
it
would
was
be the
just...
first time you guys are kind of like feeling something as you wake up. So I'm gonna say no. You're not really sure where this feeling's coming from.
Oh,
Okay.
And
this.
Silas needs to make a con save because he technically didn't sleep. And ooh, Silas is
Yeah,
not doing
that's more on brand for Silas.
Silas is going to take 1 point of exhaustion for not having a long rest. So, let me just mark that down. Silas did not
Um,
long rest. 1 point of exhaustion.
how how does my short rest work? How long do they count as in like?
You can take as many short rests as you want throughout the day, but you can only long rest once per day. So you'd have to, since you just long rest, you have to wait at least 12 hours before your next long rest. So you can't get long rest effects until another 12 hours from now. So around 2 p.m. if you want to take a long rest then, you can do that.
Okay.
Oh. Alrighty then. Well, we lost 2. We should at least bring Arabella back to the Vistani first.
Do you think they're gonna eat the children though?
Maybe. I don't know. That's, like I said, that was a tale I heard about in storybooks. That's about it. Things I remember from, like, really. That's about it. In my free time, when I worked with the dwarves, I would go read at the library. So there was a
You
lot
don't
of
think they're,
books and just lots of storybooks, really.
but you're not worried about not making it in time for those kids?
Oh, you mean saving them? Well,
MPS,
I don't
I
know.
sent you a message.
That's
You guys,
I'm not really sure. I'm not partial to the people of this land. I feel bad if they do die, but we did mostly
I was
everything we could.
asking you. You guys seemed worried, so I was asking, you know,
Oh,
because
I see. Well, my top priority is getting out of here, out of Barovia at least, and Arabella has a small lead to help us with that, or getting Arabella back.
so we're more focused on our mission.
I am, at least, unless you guys want to go back and save those kids right now.
Not right
No,
now.
I'm focused on our mission. Just
And it's less about saving the kids for me and more about dealing with the hags so they don't come back to bite us in the ass.
they have the
It sounds
kids.
like they're going to come for us again.
Okay, let's. So what should we do?
I agree. We should focus on our mission.
So do y'all want to drop off Arabella and then go take care of these hags so we're not being hunted down all the time?
Yep.
Because I think Arabella's learned her
Unless,
lesson and she won't go running around in the forest anymore.
unless of course, we get information and it's like saying, "Oh, hey, you have to go do this now."
Oh yeah,
Oh,
unless we have pressing matters. That's fair.
yeah. What about the festival?
Oh, I think that's tomorrow, isn't it?
2 days.
Okay, so think.
Okay, so Arabella Festival Hags.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
if
love
we've
the
got
kids.
2 days, we can take
Come
care of the hags, and we can go back to the
Mhm.
bone grinder and burn it down within a day.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Listen, I I have my own opinion. You guys were worried about the kids. I'm just asking what you guys wanted to do. But if you think burning down their place would be useful, then and you don't
I
think
mean,
they're
if,
there
I
anymore.
mean,
I'll just find somewhere else to hold up.
wait. Are you trying to see how we feel about the kids? Then you feel less guilty about the fact they got taken to your watch.
I don't feel guilty at all, actually.
Uh,
But I there's nothing they were gone when I turned around and
I
I
mean, they
didn't
could be
see
already be dead.
anything.
Eh.
Yeah.
Mm.
But
Unjust.
I'm working with you guys, so
Yeah, fuck those kids.
I never said that.
The plot doesn't call for them.
Oh yeah, let me update the quest sheet.
Hmm.
Since we
So
know
the
a lot of.
plan is just to go back to the Vistani and go to the festival, then go back to the that windmill.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Unless anyone has an alternative that might be, I don't know, better.
I mean, we've got a lot of things to sell as well.
Okay. Uh, let's go then. I want to start breaking down camp.
Yeah, same
I
here.
just
Alright.
realized we're talking all this shit about these kids while this little girl's just sitting here.
Yeah, she's just staring at the fire while you guys talk. Taking in all the words. Like kids do.
Hearing everyone go, fuck them kids.
She'll be muttering under her breath.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, she's sassing us. Daphne, get her. Ugh.
Just sick your
Oh yeah.
book on a
Well, since we
child.
got a few minutes while you guys are working this, I'm gonna go ahead and enchant my boots again. Since nobody else needs to be any faster. I'm just checking. Unless anybody wants to be fast.
Fair enough.
I mean, I guess just Silas or Impish. I always
Oh, he
mispronounce the
doesn't have
name.
any boots. Like
Oh, that's right.
he's literally not wearing any.
I'm wearing boots made out of the finest silk. Little boy sold them to me. You just can't see them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got scammed. But yeah.
Probably.
I just see a whole scene where he just holds up invisible boots. Best boots in the house.
Once we get some decent leather, I'm making you decent boots. I just need to get your measurements.
That'd be nice.
I mean, I still have leather armor if you can make those in the boots.
Are you wearing that?
No, I took it off.
Maybe. But we can't do it right
I don't.
now. We're currently
I
like
don't wear
preoccupied.
armor anymore.
It'll take me at least like probably a day to work on this. I would love to do it right now, but it's definitely not like a thing I can do just in an hour.
What was that?
I was grabbing
I
your
think it was just
tokens.
organizing
Just
the tokens.
copying.
I had to grab them for copy and paste. Because someone doesn't have full health, so I can't use my backup page. Well, alright. Yeah, you guys can take down the camp. It would take you probably about 10-15 minutes. Enough time for Zrag to set up his boots like he does. Then yeah, you guys can get back on track. Here's your map. Your red circle is your location. We'll do the ping. All right. Yeah, and since you got Callister, it's very easy for you guys to know where to go because he's a forest man, and you guys can continue your trip through the forest.
While we're walking, can I take out one of those flasks and cast Identify on it? Or I'm not even sure if that will work. Oh wait, no, I'll look at the jewelry because I'm curious if any of that is magical.
So the flask,
Yeah.
remember they had things on them. You guys did have a. Okay, so now
Yeah.
I'm actually not sure. I have here the amulet from that lady that says I put down unknown to players. Do you guys know what that amulet is or no?
Which
The
amulet?
The
one
one
that
that
Silas is wearing.
so remember you guys fought that undead
Yep.
guy and the lady with the ravens.
Yeah,
Oh,
wasn't that
oh,
Um,
yeah,
magical?
Silas did
And
that.
she
Silas
Remember,
did?
had
he identified it with his god or
okay,
something.
so I just didn't update my notes, so he did have it. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. Let me get that off my
That was the
notes.
Constitution one, wasn't it?
I don't
Yeah.
know. He disappeared into a
Yeah, it
small
was the
gym. It was
Constitution
weird.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
Silas decided to wear it, and even though afterwards we realized Daphne probably could have taken it.
A little more. Yeah.
I messaged him. I'm gonna do a roll on persuasion and see if he'll give it to me, but his character
go.
Let's
isn't someone
yeah,
that
let's
would
just do that
just
whenever
hand
he's
it over.
here. Yeah, we'll just do that when he's here.
Yeah, that's
That's
what I
good.
told
Good
him.
then.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
Go to
whenever
steal it.
you can do an Arcana check to see if any of the jewelry is magical. And as for the elixirs, as you know, they have the name or they have a word on each flask.
Right. Okay, let me see if any of these feel a little magical. All right. It's a 14 plus. What's my modifier again? Kana. Oh, that's 6. That's 20 in total.
20 in total.
Yeah.
Not only do you know they're not magical, but uh, this is drag, right? So your
Yeah.
experience in shops and such, even though this isn't your expertise, you can tell that this is actually pretty cheap jewelry compared to what it looks like it should be worth.
Oh, dang, this is garbage. Okay. Well,
Looks like we're stealing.
I'm not
Uh,
using my invisibility this time, so you'll have to try and just be sneakier if you're really going to try and steal from these people again.
I've got dice this time, and I rolled 20, so it should hopefully go better.
I'm pulling you up to the side and saying this so Arabella doesn't hear this.
Okay. I'm gonna fucking laugh again. Like Jesus
Thank
Christ.
you for specifying that.
It's so
Um,
bad.
Yeah,
I feel so bad.
all right.
because we have
God.
kleptomaniacs in our party.
Where is it?
Sorry.
Don't be a
Um,
snitch.
where is? That's not it. There it is. Oh my gosh. I was having trouble finding this camp. And you guys are. Oh look, I have you guys over here. I didn't even need to copy y'all.
Perfect.
This one's not here though. And Daphne, you're not full health, but close enough. You guys would be coming from over here. Bada. Oh, let me focus ping it again.
Whoa, big tokens.
Big. Yeah.
We're giants.
Arabella's huge.
Yeah. As big as I am. I'm raging. Jesus.
Ah, I can't do it. There's too many eyes on us.
Yeah.
All right. As you guys approach from the forest, there are, there's one guard over here in front of that building, but this building has multiple guards in front of that one. Um, but yeah, and then you got this hill, which it is climbable. You can just walk up the hill if you'd like. Um, the hill has an incline that goes up about 10 feet every time you reach one of these little markers. So 10, 20, and then 30 feet up the hill. Where up there you can see the circle of wagons with the giant tent in the middle and all the horses surrounding the area. Um,
Oh, actually, real quick, I put my sentinel shield in the bag of holding.
okay, good to know.
That's probably smart.
All right.
Because they may recognize it.
This is a gradual incline. That's kind of cool. Go around the right? Because they saw us from that side last time.
Moving this over there. Let's bring the focus over here. Alright. Oh, I'm sorry. These guys would have been back inside by now. So yeah, what would you guys like to do as you were coming up the hill? Anything specific, or are you guys just heading straight for the tent?
Let's bring Arabella back first.
Alrighty. Well, Silas
I'm
and
curious.
I'll bring
Yeah.
Silas and Arabella this way. Who else is like with the initial group here? All right.
Yep.
As you guys approach the tent, Arabella will start running and run inside, where you guys will immediately hear the sound of cheers as she runs inside.
I'm gonna follow closely. Not too closely, but yeah, just what I'm able to see inside.
When you look inside, you can see a few fire pits giving off the smoke that you've been seeing exit out the top of the tent. You see a group of Vistani, as you're used to seeing, and then you see the guy that you spoke to, and a very similar looking guy that Arabelle ran up and is already hugging. The guy that you spoke to will turn to the entrance after seeing you guys and step forward. So you managed to pull it off. Look at you go. Was she at that bone grinder place, the windmill?
Yes, she was.
Hmm. Well, I'm glad you all got them. I hear kids don't usually leave that building.
Well, there's still 2 more hags we gotta go take care of in there. I think we got on their shit list.
Hags. Well, I guess that explains the missing children and not leaving after all. If anyone's looking at Arabelle, she's kind of whispering something to her dad for a moment. Well, I guess a deal's a deal, so you'd like to speak to the leader, right?
Yeah, I think we wanted to learn about the elf, but yeah. If he knows more,
Learn
yeah.
about the elf. Sorry.
We came to the
Yeah.
Vistani because we're looking for a certain gloom-shrouded elf that apparently lives among them.
Oh yeah.
Don't know.
Yeah, you mentioned that he said that they were. He's the leader. That's why he's
Oh.
saying like that.
Oh, I thought that was a rather of a. It doesn't matter what I think.
Well,
Ignore.
I wouldn't say that,
Me.
but um, but as he asks that, and you guys respond, he'll stand up straight in the back and he'll say, "Hold them there."
Fuck.
So, my little girl says you all brought her back. I'd be thankful if she'd also let me know that you all have plenty to say about Strahd. Is that correct?
I mean, he's a popular guy.
Yes, well, why don't you go ahead and tell me your thoughts?
Well, we've only met him once, and he wasn't nice to us, so I guess that's all we
Bit of a
know. We
dick.
don't know much about him. Okay.
He killed our friend in front of us, so don't definitely have a good relationship with the guy.
You should be so lucky to see his powers in front of you.
I mean, I'm kind of lucky already. I'm kind of trapped here in Barovia. I can't leave.
Trapped? Is that the term you use?
Oh, a businessman can't make profit if he's stuck in one place.
We make plenty of profits. There's plenty of land to travel, plenty of people here with goods to trade and sell. You're just not a good businessman and don't know where to look. Blaming your problems on Strahd isn't going to get you anywhere in Barovia. He should be
Were we not
worshipped.
promised to meet the leader? I don't know what you want from us.
You want to meet the leader, which you did do what my brother here asked, and I am thankful for you bringing my daughter back. But I don't know if I can take Strahd haters to the leader of our group.
We made a deal, and you should follow your side of the deal. We followed ours. Your feelings are feelings. Doesn't matter if we made a deal.
Roll persuasion.
Mm-hmm. 16.
16. Hell. I guess that's true. Man's only as good as his word, and who am I to make my brother look like a fool? Fine, we'll take you to the leader, but you need to fix that attitude you had over the lord of this land. Not gonna get
Oh,
not gonna get far thinking he's anything less than great.
We'll keep it in mind.
Mabba.
this is actually triggering a little bit. I hate this guy.
Really cool.
I got a slogan for your party here. We're gonna call it Mabba. Make Barovia great again. Oh wait, no, that's wrong. I messed up. Mabga.
He'll turn to his brother.
Naba?
He'll turn to his brother. Ergol, I don't even want to look at these fools anymore. You can take them over. I'm sure our leader will have plenty of words for him. And he's gonna go back to spend time with Arabelle. And this guy's gonna step forward. Well, you heard him. Let's go. And he's just gonna kind of walk past you all.
Man, what a snitch.
Yeah, she's a kid. It's all
Right, literally.
Alright. I'm gonna jump Silas down. Because it'll be easier for me. But he's going to lead you guys all the way down to this most southern building. There's going to be an awkward silence in the air as he has nothing to say to you all.
You're Silas. I'm gonna stay close with Silas.
He'll come up to the guards and he'll just tell them, these people wish to see Casimir, and they've earned their trust. Allow them in. Guards will nod, and he'll go inside. Casimir, you have some guests. They've rescued Arabelle, so perhaps at least lend them an ear for a moment. He'll step back out. He's all yours, but better watch yourself. We'll be watching out and listening to ensure you don't mess with our lead. And he's just gonna kind of stand right here with his arms crossed. I'm
So
gonna
we
say,
just go in?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Silas is gonna go
Right.
on in.
Answer.
Alright, let me give you guys this building. And this is area A? Yep. As you walk inside, you'll see standing quietly in front of, oh wait, no. Nope. As you go in, you'll see a dusk elf sitting at a table looking at a map of Barovia with various marks on it. As you guys walk in, he'll look up. So you've proven yourself to my people. What is it I can help you with? Surely the Vistanis are not your main interest of this land.
Well, my friends here went to go get a Terra Ka, right?
Taroka.
Tarot.
Taroka, there we go, Taroka, reading, and, well, it seems one of the cards was pretty partial towards you, in particular.
You don't say. Hmm. This wasn't dealt by Madame Eva, was it?
I don't know, they're the ones
Yes,
who
it was.
got the reading.
It was. Yeah, it was
Interesting.
Madame Eva.
If you'll give me one moment, he's going to step outside for
Oh,
just a
crap, we're gonna
moment.
die.
Yeah, we're
Oh.
doomed.
He'll say something pretty hushed to the guards, and then he'll step back in. I apologize for that. And he's going to close the door behind him.
You don't mind me asking, what was that about?
I thought we could use a little bit more privacy. I asked them just to give us a little bit of distance so that we are not interrupted or overheard, as things are probably a bit different than what you're expecting. So these cards mention me specifically. Is that what you have to say?
I don't think they say a name, just a sad dusk elf, who's suffering. Supposed to, help him.
It said something about if we help a dusk elf, they'll help in return.
I see. Well, there is quite a few things I need done around this land, and perhaps you all are the ones that Madame Eva told me to look out for. Did she mention my dreams?
Yep.
Of course. Well, I feel that may be too much information to share right away. But I will tell you this. Unlike my fellow Vistani, I do not find myself interested in aiding Strahd. In fact, I believe he's more of a plague. But you need your people, and for that sometimes you must show face.
As he's speaking, does it seem like he's kind of like just talking out his ass right now, or is he just being
You
straight
can
with
roll
us?
insight if you'd like. Well, actually, rather, what's your insight? Is this...
It is a mean 0.
Oh, right. Uh, you think he's lying.
Really? I think he's lying. Okay.
Yes. You're the one who wanted insight, and that is what was rolled. You
Um,
think he's lying.
Can I take my own insight as well?
Yeah, what's your plus?
Um, 5.
Dang,
5.
that's some high
Alright.
insight.
You are hesitant, but you do kind of believe that there's something different about him, even if it may not be as extensive as what he's saying. He's gonna turn to the group and he's just gonna. I can feel the concern on all of you, so perhaps I should make a token to let you know of my seriousness. But before I offer anything to you all, I would like to ask if what your intent is for Strahd, as that would persuade me one way or the other.
To break the curse.
Please,
I want to
that.
get my friend back.
Well,
I just
Yep,
want to get out of
that's
here.
it.
Yeah, he obviously has some kind of curse on this land, and I can't leave until that curse is gone.
so what is your end goal? How will you
To
lift this
find
curse?
I have no clue. I have no expertise in lifting a curse. His
Yeah.
obvious curses are usually placed by someone else, though.
following the readings that Madame Eva gave us to find clues on how to break the curse.
So you wish to break the curse. Even what if the answer to that is to kill Strahd?
We'll find another way.
So you wish to leave him standing. Interesting. Well, as much as that is a bit of a shame to hear, I do have some information to share with you. Have you heard any secrets of this land? Perhaps any interesting locations that someone may have mentioned to you by now?
Uh,
Wine wizardry, wizards of wine. What was that place called
Graveyard?
again?
So you're gonna be visiting the Wizards of Wines. That's perfectly fine. Uh, well, let me bring another place of interest. It's said that there's some interesting secrets and possibly even magical gear to be obtained from an amber temple. This temple, let me see if I can mark it for you. Well, I'll mark it in a second. But he'll point to his map. The temple is around this area, and it's said to hold quite a few dangers to it. I've been trying to work my way up to being able to face this temple, but these Vistani are, well, they're nowhere near what's needed for something of that caliber. And so I thought I might start somewhere a little smaller, perhaps follow the rumors of werewolves in the area to the north, or maybe even cleanse the issue down at Yesterhill with the druid on that place. There are many options, but above all, I do have the first thing needed to take out Strahd. I have it hidden, but have you heard of the Sun Sword?
Sun
no.
sword.
Have we?
I've never.
I don't
It
think
sounds
so.
interesting. Can I roll a history to check to see if I maybe I've ever heard of it?
Uh,
Because of
it
dwarvish
it would
forging.
be it's a specific item for Barovia. It was made in Barovia, so
Ah, crafting. Okay, never mind.
yeah. So he'll look around, and I can tell by your reactions that you have not. So allow me to inform you that there are these items that Madam Eva has sent you to seek out. Did she not explain what they were?
No, she was
Oh,
very cryptic about it.
extremely.
You can never trust the seer to just give information, can you? The three items she sent you to find with those cards is the Tome of Strahd, which is full of information you need to defeat him. The Sun Sword, a weapon known to be empowered by the sun itself, even whenever the sun cannot be seen, giving a extra bit of damage to someone of his stature. And lastly, the holy symbol of Ravenkind, said to be the symbol his mother wore up until she was buried. It's unsure if it's buried with her, but these three items together are needed in order to face Strahd.
Is
And
that, I'm sorry.
worse yet, I've heard rumors that there is another thing that keeps him safe, but I don't know what it is, let alone where it would be. That's information I'm still seeking.
So we may have to desecrate a grave to get the emblem.
Well, it's Strahd's mom, so who cares if you guys heard that?
No,
As
it's
you
more so that
as you say
they
Never
that,
probably
knew.
would know about it first.
as you say that, Casimir will speak up. The parents of Strahd are not to be blamed for his actions. They are but victims of him, if not the first. He killed his family, and in so took the power of the name of Strahd, and has since ruined it, in, well, my opinion. But,
What was
go ahead.
What was his mom's name? Do you remember?
Uh, Probably in the long text somewhere. She was simply known as Queen Revenova, but she lies in the crypt within the castle of Ravenloft now, along with the previous king, Ravenova.
What was the name of
How
that
do you,
amulet or sigil that she used to wear?
The holy symbol.
It
Of
is
Ravenkind.
holy,
Yeah.
holy symbol of Ravenkind. I will put them
I wrote it down in the notes. We got it. He knows about this
Yeah.
location of the Sun Sword, the Tome of Strahd, and then the holy symbol of Ravenkind. I listed it as Strahd items of defeat. I don't. That's all I got for now. I wrote down some extra like quest stuff too for the werewolves to the north, and then the Yesterhill druids to the south, right?
All right, I just threw it in the chat as well, so you have those there, and then the and something unknown to be learned of. All right. Okay, back to what he was saying. Before I mention what's next to come, may I ask, what is it that you were? Why did you seek me out?
The lady said so.
You just do as you're told.
We
If
follow
it's
leads.
if it's intuitive to reaching our goals, yeah.
And your goal is to cure the curse and hopefully leave Strahd standing.
Do
Mm.
you believe
Well, if
that we have
Strahd
to
needs to
kill
die for the
Strahd?
curse to go down, I'm not impartial to killing him.
I'll do whatever it takes. I just want my friend and I want to go.
Daphne, what were you saying?
Well, I was asking if you believe if we have to kill Strahd, and what do you think will happen to this land if we kill Strahd?
Well, perhaps the oppression will at least be lifted, but if he is defeated and the curse is gone, the suffocation wall will be removed, and the people of this land can finally join the rest of the world that they were once a part of. We've lost so much as the name of the land that is outside the suffocation wall. And so we wish just for some freedom of the oppression that this place brings. And it doesn't help that we all wake with possibility of the despair taking over us.
The what taking over?
The
Fair.
despair. You
What's
yet
that?
have you not woken feeling broken in some sort of way?
I've been feeling a little down today, maybe. I like rub my wrist.
This part of this place, perhaps part of the curse itself. People wake and must face harsh feelings that are not easy to overcome.
Hmm. How do I stop feeling like this?
It's a bit of willpower, but usually once someone wakes, it's not until they till they sleep it off that it goes away.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, I will be sure to give you the Sun Sword whenever I see you next. I plan to head to Argans, Ar, Argensvostholt, Argensvost, Argensvostholt. I'm gonna type it in chat and let you guys figure that one out.
Okay.
Argan
Argynvostolt. I'm pretty
Argynvost.
sure that's
Argan Vostolt.
Argynvostolt. Argynvostolt.
Argynvost.
Probably Holt. Argenvost Holt.
You think it'd be
Argon
Vostholt
Bottle?
and not Tholt? Argen Vostholt? Or Argen Vostholt?
There we go.
I think Holt just sounds
Boston,
better
I think.
rather than
But
Holt.
I intend to head down to Argen Vostholt and I'll be handling that. Perhaps I'll meet you there, as it's not too far from Yesterhill, which is just south of the Wizards, if that's where you plan to head next. I'm not sure what your plans are, but it is over at Argensvosthold that I will be giving you the Sun Sword. But what I will be doing for now, in order to make sure you all trust that my efforts are what I say they are, despite my fellow Vistani being against it, I will have the guards take you over to our most prized items and allow you to pick one of each.
Now, before we head over, can you give us your name? That way we don't just keep calling you a Dusk Elf.
Yeah, it's Casimir. I've said that
I'm sorry.
when you walked in. I am Casimir.
S-
Casimir Velikov.
Hopefully I'm spelled this right.
Oh, God.
Casimir Velikov. There you go.
Thank you. I'm just updating our note sheet.
Spell that right.
Yeah.
I can spell anything.
Can you tell us more about what's inside that Amber Temple? Or what's there that's so dangerous?
Well, it's mostly rumors, but it's said to have things such as flame skulls and has a sort of cold chill to it alone that causes some sort of issues for many. So if you plan to head there, make sure you dress warm, as it is found somewhere within the mountains.
Holy shit, you say flame skulls? Fucking jinkies. Cool.
There's many more things in there, I'm sure, but flame skulls is one of the many things known to be lurking within. But that's something that we should look into when we have much more put together. For now, you all just head over to your wine or whatever it is you wish to do next. And I'll be heading over to the Argensvostelt, and perhaps I shall see you there. It will be a while before I head out, as there's many things to prep. But if you're willing to fight Strahd, I'm willing to fight with you. But I do need to ask that you don't mention that aspect to my fellow Vistani. They will not take it lightly, and I may lose all ability to help you if I even
Sure
get to
thing.
stay around.
Of course. Your secret
Can I ask you?
with us.
Can I ask you something? Were you alive when Strahd was young?
I'm not sure anyone was alive. It's been a few hundred years, and he's proven himself to be rather immortal.
So you weren't alive when his parents were.
No, everything is written in the history books, and like anything else, we must trust what's been written down.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to know where he was born.
If you find yourself unsure if the information's true, then I ask you the same thing we've always asked ourselves. If the story was not true, how much worse could it possibly be?
A lot.
I'd have to say killing your brother to get his lover, and that lover then killing herself, which throws you into a fit to where you kill your family and the other nobles around you, and those that don't agree with you, and then a curse is placed upon you that causes a suffocation wall and eternal cloud. How much worse can it be?
you could, uh, hmm,
I'm not saying there aren't secrets, but it doesn't seem like he's intent on hiding anything. He is a brass man after all. It's very on par for him to be proud of his so-called achievements.
I'm sure he has some dirty laundry, man. We all do.
I mean, I think that's dirty laundry
Yeah, it seems he puts
already.
his it seems he puts his dirty laundry on a clothesline for all to see atop the hill.
Well, then he has skid marks hidden somewhere. You know, we'll find him. We'll sniff him out.
Mm,
Consider this pact settled, and we can just move forward. I'll let the guards know to allow you all to pick one item from our stash, and from there you can move forward. If you plan to stay around this area, I believe a festival is starting in the city soon. Vistanis aren't allowed inside of the city, so it could be a break away from us. Or if you wish to continue your journey, you can do that as well. But either
Oh,
way, I
you
shall.
mentioned. Oh,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. You mentioned some werewolves to the north, and some. We still have to go take care of those hags. They want to kill us now. There's two more left.
If you
uh,
feel the hags are something of true concern, I don't see no problem with that. But I have
we're still
plans to move forward, and I won't be slowing down due to your wish to handle some old ladies.
okay. I was just checking. No, I'm
mm,
just curious about these because, well, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't feel strong enough to take out some of these people. I'm not. I'm willing to kill them, but I would like to get a little stronger. Well, with my magic, that is. I'm not really strong like the big guy over there.
Of course, we all wish to continue to grow, and that's why I said that as we stand now, the Amber Temple is out of reach. I'll be preparing to head over and handle the area Argensvostolt, and perhaps I'll see you before I get in the entrance, as it's gonna be near the wizards, which you've mentioned you're heading to. So it'll be a few days before I'm even prepared to make the journey, and we'll see if our paths cross again. We've made a pact here to continue fighting for this curse to end and to take down Strahd, but for now, we must continue our actions as if no pact was made. Agreed?
Gotcha.
Alrighty.
mm.
Hey, do we got a name for our group yet?
You tell me.
Do we need to?
Impious and the Blasphemies.
I did give you my name. It'd be excellent if you all would
Fair
introduce
enough.
yourselves before we leave.
Oh, I'm Zrag. I was just talking like a name for our group. We don't really know what to call ourselves.
Regardless, group name, self name. I've introduced myself and shared quite a bit of information. The least I could get is your names, and I got your goals. Well, at least there's that. So we got Zrag, and what about the rest of you?
Daphne?
Okay, Daphne.
I'm
Callister.
Impious Blasphemy.
He'll kind of like his interest look will turn to confused for a moment before he straightens his face out. Okay, uh, that's definitely a name you could have. Um, and Silas will introduce himself. And what about you there in the middle?
Is that me
Callister.
or Silas?
Callister. So I said
You.
Silas
Oh,
introduced. I'm not gonna roleplay Silas. So Silas says his name.
and yeah, my name is just Callister.
Well, there we go. And
That's
now we are
basically
all
again for me.
we are now all appropriately met. We have a plan and a place of meeting. So, as it is, I'll allow them to give you an item of your choice, no frights, and we'll say it's in thanks to saving the little girl for my so-called right hand.
Hmm.
Did you guys have any questions for me before we depart?
I got nothing.
No.
I want to see what these special items you got. I'm curious. See those craftsmanship.
No.
Alrighty, well, I shall let them know. We, please follow me outside. And he will go this way.
Oh, before
These are all
do you
weirdos
know
are
anything?
standing the whole time.
Do you know anything about an evil tree?
It's the one with the druid on Yesterhill.
Oh, good to know.
That's the evil tree I'm aware of.
Does it have? Is it on a hill with graves filled with ancient dead?
I can't say I've been there myself before, but wouldn't it be surprising if that is what the hill has on it, with that very strange individual that's taken over that area.
Is it? I know you say you haven't seen it or been there, but are there crows there at all?
You'd have to be in the area to see that, so.
All right, it was worth it. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Um, can I just like scan the room quickly before I leave? Like, I don't want to pick anything up or anything. Just kind of get a quick look, something that might stand out.
No, it's a pretty standard room. There's nothing really special in here other than on the table you can see a map of Barovia with multiple markings and some pins in it. Almost like he's been scheming, planning some stuff, which he did use the map to point to a few places as he did it. Which, by the way, let me go ahead and show you guys those. Alright, so let me get the areas of Barovia. And so I can make sure I pinpoint the right ones. The lands of Barovia. Nope. Oh, there it is. Areas of Barovia. Okay. So we said. Oh. Uh,
Maledictus Ruptor?
It means curse breaker. It's Latin.
Ah.
Like,
Alright, so. The Argans. Argan Vostholt is located.
Oh my god. If you change it to curse breakers, it becomes something way longer. A second.
Where is.
It's not blasphemy.
Um,
Oh, it's maledictum
I'm
braveri
having
gatores. Yeah, it's a hard one to say.
Maledictus.
There it is.
But
Oh, nope. This
Oh.
is. Alright, so that is Argan Vostholt. So
That's pretty nearby. Nice. That's good.
okay.
Let me reveal that to you.
I was gonna be like halfway across the fucking map.
I'm here. Yeah.
It's like right nearby.
Um,
Do we know where those wizards are then?
We should get
yeah,
some horses.
you guys knew where the wizards were from the beginning.
Should get some home stuff.
And then he mentioned the temple. Don't know exactly where that is. He mentioned Yesterhill, which is right here. Where is it? Focus ping. There it is. So now you know where that is. Alright, those were two areas. He mentioned the temple, and he just said that the werewolves were somewhere north, which he just kind of like pointed like in this general area north.
Okay.
Oh, well, let me actually zoom out on this so that it's on the stream as well. This area. It's not showing. This. Is this showing? This area. I don't know if the arrow's showing to y'all or not.
I see it. You're like
Okay.
pinging in like this whole area right here.
Yeah, that like this northern region area.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It wasn't shown on the other thing, but alrighty. And so we're gonna end the session here. Well, hold on. Let me have him first do. He'll step out. He'll gesture for everyone to leave the house as he holds the door open for you. Silas will step out as well. And after everyone leaves the house, he'll be the last one to leave. I'll pull APS out. Alright, he'll be the last one to leave, shutting the door behind him, and he'll just walk up to the guards. And will you please reward our party here for bringing Airbell home safely? I wish to give them one item of their choice from our finest wagon. A look of shock would go on this guy's face before he scowls and just nods. And then he is going to start walking this way. I suggest you all follow him. He'll take you to the wagon. I'll say Silas
Alrighty.
follows behind. And we will end the session
Free
with you
loot.
all. We'll end the session here with you guys following this guy up the hill. So I'll just put you guys over here so we know where we are. And put him one step ahead. Okay. Alrighty. That was a solid session.
Oh, I didn't notice that illustration at the bottom.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it looks like from the side view.
Oh, me neither.
Yeah, as you guys are walking up, that's what it looks like.
Adorable.
Alright, gonna end this stream here.